how do the people you want opportunities with see your value? You see how I'm sitting right here, and everybody you just named is sitting right here with me. My partners are sitting right here. Everywhere I go, my partners are with me. If I'm in Dubai, if I'm in Africa, if I'm in Morocco, if I'm in Ghana, you there with me. Because I'm a rep this set. You got to show your partners how valuable you are.
That's right.
Do you just do what's required, or do you go above and beyond?
Right.
I want to go above and beyond.
I never ran from anything because I never had nobody to go to. I've always had that, where I'm going. Home to get me. Ain't nobody there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I've always been in a situation where I'm forced to deal with it myself, so.
Let me tell you what comes on the road to success. If recently, at any point in the last 12 months, you've experienced doubt, if you have a lot of fear or anxiety on the road you're on, or if you've experienced those emotions recently about what you're doing, you feeling like an imposter, like you have imposter syndrome, like nobody knows, I don't really know what I'm doing. You're on the road that I think you should be on, the right road, the road less traveled.
Surround yourself with people that's just as hungry and eager to learn, eager to succeed as you are. And don't let nobody talk you out of your vision because they can't see it. I think that's the biggest mistake I ever made because, you know, we all have visions. Each and every last one of us. Every human being on earth has a purpose and has a vision or something that they can contribute. It comes to us first by way of a vision. Something that you see in your mind, an idea that you have. Nobody else had it. It's yours. And the first thing we usually do is go to our peers and go to the people around us and tell them of our vision. And because they don't have the same vision or they don't believe that they could achieve, properly execute this vision. First thing they say, no, man, you can't do that. What you won't do that for, man? Ain't nobody did. And the first thing we do is like, damn, that might be a dumb idea. Let me just. And then a year later, you'll see another motherfucker just done got shot through the roof doing the exact same thing that you just said.
I wanted to be a gangster. I'm a thug, but I'm a nice person. I'm a thug by survival. I have to be. I just survive, not because I want to be. I don't want to hurt nobody. You know what I'm saying? I want to survive. I want to make money. I want to be in business. I want to do it. But what's honest about the world is that no one's going to let me do that. So that's where the thug comes in. But if everybody just left me alone, I'd be a nice person.
I'm not being normal. I'm not a normal person. And that comes with self-confidence. Like, I think everybody in here, no matter who you are, what you feel like you look like, or what you feel like you got against you, I think you should always feel like that you special. That's how I always got girls. Like, a girl didn't give me her number back in the day, I was like, all right, that's on you. I still remember. Seriously, I just always felt like I was special, and some people would call it cocky, but I just believe to make it far, you got to believe in yourself way more than anybody else would believe in you. Don't let nobody else tell you what you can't do.
Here's my advice to you today. Walk away from the 97%. Don't talk like they talk. Don't act like they act. Don't go where they go. Don't specialize in what they specialize in. Throw away the blame lists they cling to. Start you a new life.
You better go out there and create your own world, or you're going to be a visitor in somebody else's world. You're just going to be visiting. You're just going to be traveling through. You're not going to be able to call no shots. You're not going to be able to make no rules. You're not going to be able to make no decisions in somebody else's world. When I say create your own world, go somewhere, man, and create what you want for your life. Create the world that you want. You create the world that you want when you don't just keep jumping in other people's worlds. When you say to yourself, this is who I am. I'm going to embrace who I am. I'm going to do what I want to do that's based off of who I am. I'm not going to move based off of what society say, or what this group of people say, or what the cool people say, or what the lit people say, or what the thorough people say, or what the people that I look to that think is somebody and they don't even believe they're somebody, but I'm going to go in their world.
Do you have tons of free time? Do you have loads of extra money lying around? Do you struggle to drive without being micromanaged? Introducing Having a Girlfriend. Having a girlfriend is the #1 way to ensure all of your extra energy is used up. With this exclusive offer, you get to be responsible for the happiness of 2 people instead of just 1. Why pursue your dreams when you could pour all your time into low ROI activities, including going out on dates, taking expensive vacations, and spending countless hours on emotional support?
When I was single, I had a lot of freedom and was always happy. But now that I have a girlfriend, I have someone who constantly wants to know what I'm thinking about. Now I finally hate my life.
Come on, babe, let's go shopping.
Right away, dear.
Admit it. Life is boring without frequent childlike emotional breakdowns. Spice it up by getting a girlfriend.
Anybody here in a relationship?
No.
Not anymore. She just broke up with me because I shot her in Rust.
Oh, that's okay. Mine did the same thing, but because I punched her in RP.
Well, chat, this is what has happened so far, okay? So one, my ex-girlfriend has sued me, and the court sent me an official document for a case. I am not telling any more details of this because it is confidential, okay? I am taking this to court against her, to be honest. And it's...
Yo. Hello, XQC. This is Adept's lawyer. I'm sending this message to you to remind you that the McLaren isn't yours, bucko. Also, your last 3 relationships with the women didn't work out. Maybe try some of those femboys you like so much instead. Get the juice.
You know, if in life you always show up, right? And you get a participation ticket every day, and what you do, at some point, you'll hit the juice, right? Even if you show up and you don't get it 100 times in a row, maybe at some point you'll get it, right? But if you have no names in the hats, how can you expect to be drawn from the hats? You can't. Every day you gotta put your name in it. At some point it goes juicer mode. You gotta believe.
Oh, I cry and I pray and I beg.
Oh man, how y'all doing? Ooh, my voice sound like trash. Anyway, it don't matter. We here today. I said I was gonna put together a stream, come hell or high water, or if my voice leave me, stream's gonna be done. It's gonna be done. But anyway, I do have a great stream for you guys planned. We're gonna talk about everything I've been missing, new theories on that motion for summary judgment. Everything XQC experiencing with his house, the Adept stream, you know, she out here snapping. But in true fashion, I am not prepared. I know. I came home, had a nap. Fucking daughter was she was wearing my ass out this weekend. But what's up with everybody? Hopefully y'all had a great holiday. If you celebrate Memorial Day, I gotta move some things around to get to what we're talking about today. Great topics all the way around. The topics of the day is breakups. That's right, makeups to breakups. If you broke up, you know, put a 1 in the chat if you recently broke up. Put a 2 in the chat if you going through a breakup. Put a 3 in the chat if you wish you were single. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me know y'all status. I'll start. I am going through a breakup, a hard breakup, a never ending breakup, what it seems to be. And it's just my cross to bear. And it looks like XQC is going through a breakup. You got Nas Daily going through a breakup. Everybody just breaking up. It must be something in the water. It must be something in the water. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just breaking up, you know, new year. I mean, it's summertime. You know what it is? It's summertime. What's summertime? Summertime is not cuffing season. So people are not cuffing. They don't want to be cuffed. Like, no. I am focusing on my career. I am focusing on streaming. I'm choosing everything but women. That's what XQC did. That's what Nas Daily did. How's my voice, guys? Does it sound like trash? On a scale of 1 to 10, rate my voice. Like it sounds horrible to me, but that is just me. So what are we talking about today? Give me a second to set some things up, to set the stage, if you will. No, someone said, no, I sound fine, dude. I am going to be drinking hella tea after this. I'm talking like hella tea. I have to go to my downloads to make sure I got, I'll be struggle streaming. I'll be struggle streaming. So my laptop is dying, but we going to be all right. We going to be all right. I've been figuring out a way to kind of get around the lag. However, there's some clips on Twitch that I need to play that I cannot download because I just didn't have the time. So we may experience a little lag right there. I'm hoping it won't be too much lag. But anyway,
How is everyone doing? Oh, I see we got some Adept fans in the chat. They are in the chat. Shout out to y'all like Henry. You do not have any Adept fans in the goddamn chat. I do. Shout out to OA Aesthetic. Appreciate the Adept fans. You know, all are welcome here. It could be Adept's burner account. You never know. It could be your alt. You know, we don't wish ill will upon anyone on this channel, although what I've been seeing from the juicers has been reprehensible. I'm like, why are y'all putting that in their chat? I see we lagging already. Let me close down some of these tabs. Give me a second, guys. I am still preparing. I know. One of these days, I promise you, I think it's Instagram. I think it was Instagram jamming me up, but I got like 3 Twitch things open and I can't close them because I don't want to lose it, but I think I'll figure it out. Give me a second. And freaking Twitter's open. All right, I'm gonna close Twitter. I'm gonna close Twitter. Give me a second. I'm still prepping. This how I go when you struggle streaming. When you're not a professional. You're like, you're not a professional. I'm like, no, I'm not. I am not a professional. I hate to break it to you. I'm still learning as I go. Adept fans, adept at what? Oh, come on, guys. Cut Adept some slack, guys. I'll let you guys in on a little secret. There is one point that she made during her live stream, which I agree with. Now, do not hold me to this. I did not watch the whole live stream, okay? I did not. But from what she said, I did agree with, and when we get to it, you'll know. But I know it seems like XQC is going through a lot, and I am not shooting her no bill for trying to rob him at all. However, I know a slight bit of what she's going through, not from like a sympathetic, spot, but just she's actually showing a little accountability, guys. And I know y'all like, yo, accountability. I'm like, look, if you watched it, if you chose to subject yourself to it and you watched a little bit of her stream most recently, she talks about accountability. She talks about some of things being brought upon herself, and that's just what it is. And shout out to my man Joe for gifting some subs. Look, guys, I appreciate everyone who donates, especially my guy Joe. He's a regular on the channel, and once I get down to my OBS, once I upgrade my desktop, I am going to go to OBS and we'll have everything. So everyone, when he notifies us, we'll get like a animation per se. Okay. And if you're new here and you don't know who I am HenryResilient, former investigator, also known as the XQC court case guy, if you will, if you saw me on live streams fails, which is all good. I'm also the seeker of truth. Haters call me Henry Relentless because I be relentless on my enemies, going after their ass if they start putting my name in their mouth, talking reckless. And don't be bigger. Don't be a bigger streamer than me. Then I'm going to clip your ass up and you're going to be looking like Miz in every goddamn thumbnail. But shout out to Miz. He is making some money moves, I got money. And we are actually going to put some more respect on Miz's name. But anyway, if you would like to contribute to the station, all donations end up going to the desktop fund to get me closer to OBS. That's where we at right here. You can donate via $sign at HenryResilient on the Cash App, or you can send a super chat and we will get to it. But if you don't know, former investigator, 5 years, got good. And after 5, I started training people and we got great. I trained up a great team, and then I had to leave for greener pastures. That's just how the game goes. That's just how the game goes. But now I am mid-divorce. If you don't know, if you don't know I'm mid-divorce, where have you been? I am mid-divorce, and I know the games that XQC is experiencing, especially with the house. He made some poignant statements about him not being able to live like he wants to live, and I can sympathize with it. I can empathize with that because I am in the same boat, literally the same boat. Kid you not. Now, the stakes are a little smaller for me. I'm only looking at about 150K out of pocket. And, I offered her that. And you want to talk about games? We're supposed to have our settlement conference to settle the goddamn thing. And she was like, I'm not showing. I was like, what? She's like, I thought it was a Zoom. And I'm like, oh my God, guys. I've been trying to get out of this goddamn marriage for 2 years. It eclipsed my 1 year since I filed for divorce on the 27th. So there's a little piece of my life. That's kind of like my expertise. I know a lot about divorce. And we're going to have some great updates because I don't just talk about divorce. I don't just talk about women who are trying to
Gotta get my bag and run.
because lawsuits are the new thing. Men not getting married. Okay, I'm gonna sue your ass. I'm a common law divorce your ass. I'm gonna sue you to break the NDA talking about Tiger Woods. I'm gonna sue you for SA. So a lot of guys getting jammed up with that. But I am good at getting court docs. What can I say? I'm not trying to pat myself on the back or anything, but that's just kind of what I do per se. And I have more court docs. I know I'm covering the Logan Paul stuff, and we're going to get an update on Logan Paul. We're going to get an update on Nopixel lawsuit because I do got new court docs for the Nopixel lawsuit that I'll be presenting today, along with all the stuff that's going on with Adept and XQC. No new docs over there, but anyway, we got an amazing show. So with that out the way, let me get to my earlier contributors. First, I want to say a big thank you to Joe Morris for donating 5 memberships. He is Mr.
I got money.
Shout out to Joe for donating 5 memberships. I do a members only stream 1 day a week, and we just sit back, relax. If you want to kick back and get to know me a little bit more outside of my divorce, I share stories from my life. I hear stories from you guys. I cover topics that you would like me to cover. And that is 1 day a week. So shout out to all my members who are joining the Resilient Army. And I also seen some donations from my guy, Sean McAllister. Shout out to him. Hope his mom is making a speedy recovery. I did see him drop a membership in the chat. And he also dropped a super chat. What did my guy Sean McAllister say, guys? Give me 1 second to pull it up. He said, Sean McAllister, I learned something new, everybody, because I never know who these streamers are. Hey, Sean, I don't speak Twitch. And for the most part, when I first started covering XQC, I was just like, look at this. Here goes another man going through divorce, guys. This shit's not a game. And people are like, we don't even know who XQC is. I'm like, he's the biggest streamer in the world, guys. He's getting common law divorced. And people were just looking at me like, next topic. How about them Power Rangers? I was like, all right, guys, we'll go back to Power Rangers. But I appreciate you, Sean. Thank you for donating. Shout out to you. And shout out to my guy, Dust Productions in the building. He says, sorry I'm late. I've been putting together a computer desk. LOL. Everyone like the stream. Yes, guys, like the stream. If you're here on YouTube, if you're on Twitch, drop a follow, I suppose. But if you're on YouTube, you like the stream, it helps get more people in here. It helps get the message out, if you will. Now that I got all the early contributors out of the way, let me make sure I got no cash apps that be lingering. People are like, hey, I donated on Cash App and you ain't say nothing. I'm like, oh, all right, I'm sorry. So first topic of today, guys, we got to put some respect on Ms. name. And because there's a streamer war going on right now, guys. Y'all like streamer wars? I'm like, yes, streamer wars. You either kick or you Rumble or you Twitch or you YouTube. Now look, to be fair, YouTube is not in the war. Twitch is holding on for relevancy. And Kick is just, I don't know, man. Kick might be donezo, guys. Y'all like, Kick might be done. I'm like, it is not looking so good for Kick per se, and it is not looking good for me per se. Give me a second. But speaking of Kick, we do have Mizkif. You like who? Mizkif? All right, we're going to talk about Miz, but first we are going to talk about Cenat. So we got Kai Cenat and Ishowspeed. Now, look, I don't even know if I'm gonna get banned on Twitch for this, showing these guys. It'd be hard to tell, guys. Like, the rules on Twitch just be crazy. And I'd be like, what are the rules? Can I show Ishowspeed on camera, guys? Let me know before I show his ass. He said, not worth it. We know who they are. Like, what? Can I not show him? Like, how does it work? Be careful. No, he's okay, Henry. DW. Is it okay, Jack? No, it's okay, Henry. All right. Look, Jack say it's okay. Do not show them on Twitch. Like, what is it, guys? I don't know the rules. Yes, they just can't be the focus of your content. Okay, they are not the focus of my content, but they are saying a message to all the rumblers. Now, look, we only gonna play this once. Only a problem if someone reports you. Look, guys, we're talking about Kick, Rumble, Twitch. Now, Twitch has the biggest streamers in the world, but you have platforms like Rumble, who's trying to get new streamers, as well as Kick. Only difference is Kick has gambling as their backup. You know, that's where their money comes from. Whereas Rumble is supposed to be this free speech oriented type platform, and they have advertisers. Some people assume that this is like some alt-right stuff, but I don't know. Do these guys look alt-right to you?
Nope.
Yo, Kick, get back! Oh, never mind. That's crazy. I'm sorry, Kick. I'm sorry, Kick. Rumble up! You know what? Yo, Kick! If you wanted us, you could have had us. W Rumble, nigga. W Rumble. By the way, man, I'm here with my boy Speed.
All right. So W Rumble, and you like, Rumble can't be winning that much. I'm like, look, guys, Rumble is winning. Make no mistake. So they got Kai, they got Ishowspeed, and now who do they got? The big, I was gonna say the big dog, but now we got our guy Mizkif, everyone's favorite Twitch streamer. Mizkif has entered the Rumble Revolutionary Army, or whatever stuff they promoting. Let's hear what he got to say.
Announcement is that basically I will be twice a week or for a few hours, and that's it. I will be your Pog Champs can be ready. I will be streaming on Rumble. Yes. I'll be streaming and
twice a week.
I got money.
So if he's streaming twice a week on there, right? That's more people. Now, look, I was nice enough. I did reach out to Mizkif and I asked him, like, well, hey, look, man, I know we had our differences. And I was like, hey, do you think we could do a collab? And he was like, Henry, I know what you've been saying about me, but look, check my live stream if you want to collab. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna check the live stream. So I got what he said. He was like, this was to me, guys. I know it may sound like it's to other people, but he was definitely talking to me when he said this. I was like, hey, so how about that collab? He was like,
people are probably saying, are you going to collab with people over there? No. Is your probably your solid answer is no. I did talk to Gideon. I am probably going to hang out with him. But yeah, no. I am really just going to be chilling and do my own thing.
Now, look, guys, I was hurt initially. I was hurt, and I'm still hurt because he could have just told me he wasn't going to collab with me. He didn't have to make me watch the goddamn live stream. Now, look, I donated some memberships. I was hoping for a collab, but this is all I got.
I obviously will hang out with Destiny, my close friend. And that's really it. It's literally just going to be me hanging out. They're bringing over other creators. They want to. So,
yeah, Rumble. Y'all could bring me over there. I would go exclusively on Rumble at least once a week. I would.
There and other people are coming. I was just second. They just had Kai and Speed go over there. They're trying to make it more gaming oriented, and I was excited to work with them. That's really it. That's really it.
Now, meanwhile, y'all like, well, if this is going on there, what is going on in other places? You like, look, Rumble is on its way up, guys. There is no stopping Rumble right now. If they get these top Twitch streamers, now look, you got this chart right here. Let's go right here. And you can see it. Hey, Rumble has surpassed Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitch, and Spotify on the Apple charts. And that's all from Kai and Speed. Now look, meanwhile, can I show Aiden? Am I gonna get banned if I show Aiden? Look, y'all be killing me with this stuff. So meanwhile, Aiden is all alone and he's feeling the pressure. He may be having some buyer's remorse, some regret, if you will, as he's seeing all the other streamers joining a different platform, as he thought he would be the guy to be like, oh, just come on over to Kick. You know, me and Train, we got you. You're gonna make so much money. Hey, we're offering 95% subs because we can't offer you any ad money whatsoever because we don't have, advertisers like that. So our advertiser is stake. And now if they don't get, I don't know, whatever this guy's name is, he's talking about ripping up the contract. Now, when it comes to Aiden Ross, I do hope he has that second-year player option to get his ass up out of there. But if he locked in some multi-year contract, it could be game over for him in some exclusive deal. He's going to be like the captain of the goddamn Titanic. He's going to sink with the ship, or he's going to have to pay a shit ton of money to get out of that contract. I'm telling you.
If we do not do everything in our power to sign Rice Gum, we are fucked. If Rumble gets Rice Gum before us, we are fucked. And I am ripping up the contract and going over there without a contract.
That's already buyer's remorse right there, guys. He's seeing the fun that they're having. He's just all alone.
If we do not get my brother Rice Gum on Kick, I am leaving.
And yes, guys, if you're wondering, did he say the N-word recently? Yes, I spoke to him. I spoke to Aiden. I believe it was Friday. He called me, and as soon as I answered the phone, he was like,
"What's up, nigga? What's up for the weekend, nigga?"
And I was like, yo, Aiden, chill. He started sounding like Miz. I was getting flashbacks. It was all traumatic. But I agree, guys. I think Kick may be on its way down, guys. Like, they need a big streamer. They need some big names. Hakura Nakamura is not the draw that they were probably hoping. Aiden Ross can't do it by his goddamn self, if you will. But it is what it is. So that is our Mizkif Rumble update. What do you guys think? Do you think Kick will be around 5 years from now, or will they flail out and everyone will just migrate back to Twitch? Or will Aiden go to Rumble? Let me know in the comment section. Let's keep it going. We gonna keep it going. Everybody's still tripping off that phone call I got from Aiden. Look, man. Look, man, I know I shouldn't be leaking my goddamn conversations with Aiden, but shout out to Aiden Ross, man. I want us all to get money. I want us all to get money, but you have to live with the choices that you. Oh God, it did. Look, man, this is the thing I hate with Twitter. This freaking update kills it. How is Tucker Carlson actually going to be successful over there? But anyway, someone said Kick don't got 5 years, they got 5 months. Oh man, my beard growing out. I'm hoping it's still a little patchy. I saw some dude getting a little fake beard for like $700 at the barbershop. I'm like, they taking the glue, they shave it down, and then they just like glue the hair on your face. And then they just shave it. And I'm like, he got a freaking beard wig. I was like, yo, bro, just clean shave it. Anyway, I was like, y'all think I'm lying about the goddamn beard wig. All right. Look, I'm not gonna get off this. I want to show the clip, but look, you guys know, despite me not being prepared, I do have a script, if you will, and let me put some respect on Joe Moore's name. But what do you guys think, man? Is Kick going to be out of here? Because look, Rumble is growing. You know who Rumble needs? They need the two-time champ, guys. They need the two-time champ. And if you know who the two-time champ is, what was it, from 98, 99, whatever he say, is actually one of my favorite people I watch. They need Dr. Disrespect. Get him on over there. Let me put some respect on Joe Moore's name. Shout out to you. Let me
put some respect on my name.
For the donations of the memberships. I appreciate you, Joe, for sponsoring today's content and all that good stuff. Now let's go on to the next topic. We're talking about breakups, guys. Now look, when you like breakups, I know breakups are tough. Breakups are hard. But sometimes people have breakup regret, guys. You like breakup regret. What's that? Never heard of it. Okay. If you never heard of breakup regret, let me educate you. You're about to see a woman with breakup regret. Okay. Breakup regret comes in all shapes, forms, and sizes. And it usually comes after a person breaks up with someone who they think they could do better than. You know, the grass is greener on the other side, if you will. And then they break up and then they get their ass out there and then they like, I shouldn't have broken up. They're like, what? I shouldn't have broken up. I'm like, all right, well, let's hear it, lady. Let's hear your story. You've probably seen this woman went viral plenty of goddamn times for her sad ass story. But
I'm having a bit of a tough day today, so I thought that I'd share that, even though I'm the person who initiated the divorce.
Now, you know, what was it 80% of the time women initiate the divorce, 90% if they educate? No, look, this ain't the goddamn divorce stream, okay? We just talking about her regretting her goddamn breakup, her poor decision.
Jealousy because my ex is really out there working it. Not necessarily that he's looking for a girlfriend, but he's definitely working on building his social network.
He's clapping cheeks, guys. Look, he's clapping cheeks. Now, look,
that includes women.
I did get a clip of the sex tape with her husband, and he had some little young thing with her. She looked about between the ages of, you know, younger than 25 for sure, but definitely older than 21. And here's her husband, guys. This is what he's doing. This is what he was doing right after the breakup. Was the wrong tape, but you kind of get the picture. And that's what she's about. That's what she's saying. He's building his social circle, smashing younger women. And meanwhile, you know, she's looking like that and jealous.
Women. And even though I don't want to be with him anymore in that way, it still triggers jealousy and pain. I know he's suffering and, you know, he's dealing with the rejection that he feels because I'm the one who is leaving.
Stop the cap.
She is delusional, guys. She really think that her husband is upset that she freed his ass so he can go smash younger chicks. Now, look, I'll rock it again for you guys, but he is definitely not. He is happy. She probably cashed his ass out, got some money off of him. But sometimes when you rich, you really don't feel a divorce all like that. You know,
I'm having a bit of a tough day today, so I thought that I'd share that, even though I'm the person who initiated the divorce. I'm feeling some jealousy because my ex is really out there working it. Not necessarily that he's looking for a girlfriend, but he's definitely working on building his social network.
Look, it's a success story, guys.
That includes women. And even though I don't want to be with him anymore in that way, it still triggers jealousy and pain. I know he's suffering and, you know, he's dealing with the rejection that he feels because I'm the one who is leaving.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
Yo, shout out to the whoever edited that video. That is all we're gonna do about that. Now, this is the breakups, guys. We're about to start getting a little deeper into it, a little deeper into breakups. Breakups are tough. Breakups are hard. You know, people do crazy things when you break up on them. When you cheat with them, they may do something crazy. They may try to kill you, literally try to delete your ass. And you're like, Henry, why would they try to delete you? Well, simple. If they can't have you, no one can. And if you don't know, there's a great story going on right now in the media. And you're like, well, what's that story? Henry, what's the story? All right. Before we get into it, let's get into some Henry Daily, some internet stories. And look, these stories is just to kind of break the mood, guys. Kind of like, we may go down a dark path, a very dark path. And I want to ease up some of the tension. I want to ease up some of the tension, if you will, when we talk about breakups. So there is a football player fighting for his life, but we're going to get to that in 1 second. But first, we got to get to the Little Mermaid. I know y'all like Little Mermaid. What happened? Like, Henry, you got a daughter. Did you take your toddler daughter to see the Little Mermaid? Did you?
Nope.
Hell no. You know why I didn't take her? One, because her little ass can't sit still for more than a half hour watching the movie. She want to get up. She want to wiggle. She want to walk. I want to sit down there. I want to come up here. Look, we'll probably watch the Little Mermaid at the house on the couch. But what's happening at these movie theaters with the Little Mermaid, where kids are just out there trying to get just to be nice. You have Pookeishas out there in the audience causing some ruckus, and we're gonna look at it. So if you don't know, you have two women, one who alleges that she asked her nicely in front of her daughter, H.O. God knows who, what, but could you imagine me taking my daughter there? And she she has no filter. She's like, Daddy, what's going on? Why they telling?
Oh, I need a refund on my ticket. No, we getting a refund because we need a refund.
Yo. What is going? What city do you guys think this is in? Is this Detroit? Is this Philadelphia? Is this Bodymore? Where are we at with this? What type of example is she setting for her daughter? Hey, let's go watch Little Mermaid. Okay, well, this woman just disrespected me. I'm about to lose my whole shit. Someone said Ohio. Oh my goodness. Free movie dub. Like, yeah, bro. This ruins the whole experience. This ruined it not for just the kid, but look, my daughter has never been to the movie theaters. So imagine me taking her for her first time, and I got two Pookeishas in there fighting over probably the seat or something, or someone being on their phone or something frivolous. You know what I'm saying? Like, wait, why are we fighting? Oh, she disrespected me. Like, what the fuck? You about to get arrested in front of your daughter because someone disrespected you? Like, what the hell? Only thing I can surmise from this clip is if her daughter wasn't there, would she just let that shit rock? She'd be like, I'm gonna just let that shit rock. I'm gonna let it ride. 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 Now look, guys, breakups. What happens when you break up? If you know this case, if you've seen it, everyone's talking about it. Probably not on Twitch because they we don't care. It's two ninjas or whatever. This ain't XQC. This ain't people we care about. But we'll let Henry cover this shit. All right. So this is a former Florida. Now look, we're not going through the whole thing because this is a live court case right now. We're just gonna give you the highlights. See, what happened was my this young man on the left thought he had him one. He thought he bagged him a nice one. Okay, and what happened was, in the midst of him bagging such a high class female, they start, you know what I'm saying? They start, you know what I'm saying? They start clapping cheeks, bumping uglies, all that good stuff. And after that, they was on a break. They on a break. She at his house. She sees someone text him. And next thing you know, shit went left. Went from 0 to 100 real quick. Not only did she attack him, but she proceeded to text her brother also to target this ninja. And when her brother and friend showed up, he pulled out the AR-15 and he started dumping, like you saw at the beginning of the movie of Bambi. You know, when the hunter came out with that Bass Pro Shop hat and he just, you know, cocked that shotgun back and just snatched Bambi from the whatchamacallit. That is what happened. He started dumping on him like look, and I know some people gonna say, hey, we don't need the firearm, we don't need the blickies. Okay, look, I have an AR-15, and you know what? Funny story about my AR-15, guys. Guess what? I'll tell you, this gonna hurt. This might hurt you a little bit. I have agreed to give my soon-to-be ex-wife my AR-15. That's right. I just said, fuck it. You want it? You can have it. You can have my AR-15. But yeah, and that's what he did, guys. So she's getting my AR-15. He comes out with the AR-15. They run up in the house. A little scuffle happens. He runs out, AR-15 start dumping like at the beginning of Bambi. He thought all of them was deers. He was hunting. He just went to Bass Pro Shop, picked them up some 226, 223, and was like, hey, we hunting. He's like, what you hunting tonight? Ninjas. Anyway. All right, look, let's get serious, guy. Someone said she gonna kill me. You think my wife is gonna really clap me with my own firearm? No, she wouldn't. Look, on the members only stream, bring up the AR-15 and I'll tell you about it. I'll tell you about it. Why does she want it? All right, guys. Look, we wasn't supposed to be talking about me. We're supposed to be talking about this ninja and his AR-15. Now y'all like, hey, why did she want my AR-15? Okay, guys. She probably watching right now. She probably gonna use this shit against me. But the truth is the truth, and I'll just tell it. Oh man, y'all killing me. All right. So the reason she wants it is because her father gave it to me. Her father gave me the AR-15. And she wants it. He gave it to me after we were married. And as a result of her current feelings towards her father, which is currently dead to her, she wants the AR-15. And her father is well aware that she wants it. And I said, hey, I'm just going to give it back to her. He said, don't worry about it. Give it back to her. I'll get you another one. So shout out to her father. He's actually been like you could tell like how bad my divorce is when her biological father is in my goddamn corner. He's in my corner, 100%, willing to testify and everything. He's already like been tremendous help in my divorce. Now her mother, on the other end, that's a whole different story. But anyway, let's get into this guy, guys. Don't get sidetracked. Remember, breakups. We're talking about breakups. Okay, now. Someone said, boy, no way.
Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Oh,
Boy, ain't
man.
no way.
Look, man, this divorce game, this shit's serious. Now, look, when I get to XQC, I'm gonna drop everything that he's going through. Like when he got to the house and shit was just like not the way it's supposed to be. You're gonna get an in-depth of it because you know I love talking about that stuff. This might be a 3-hour stream. Now trying got me talking about my stuff. But anyway, let's go through her testimony. Okay, you're gonna see the video, you're gonna see everything, and it's still going on. And her brother was on the stand, he was fumbling, he was lying. I know everything. Oh, I really don't know that. You gotta watch that. Look, this is great. Now, this man is fighting for his life. Now, truth be told, since I do know about law, he probably gonna get hit with a manslaughter charge because he shot as they were fleeing the property. Now he's arguing stand your ground, which you know he does not fit the skin color for stand your ground, unfortunately. And he in Florida. So anyway, let's get to what they had to say. So this is the video. All right, that's him. They're going up in there. She about to, start ruffling him up. She hit the camera. He like, hey. Now, she texts her brother, please go shoot his ish up. Okay? Please go shoot his ish up. Hey, you saw her attack him. Then she texts her brothers, say, hey, now if you look up here, you see, hey, this is a dead man walking. Ninjas, men, do not risk your life to defend family who was lying. She's literally about to line her whole goddamn family up to get mowed down.
Isn't it true that you were the first person to become physically violent with Travis and not the other way around?
No.
Not at all?
Something or show me something if I can't recall the exact.
Well, look, she's stuttering, but look, Dominique Jones texts their brother to shoot his ish up after learning the football player's apparent infidelity. Look, how can you be like she's saying he cheated on me during the break, but she's fucking married. She is a whole ass wife to somebody. Let him clap her cheeks. And she said, oh, he slammed me to the ground, but the Ring camera was like, yo, he never slammed you to the ground. She just lying for no reason. But when she's lying, does she not only did she lose someone she loved to him, treating her like Bambi, he was hunting out there. She still wants him to go away. Hey, my boyfriend. What about your husband? Oh, we not talking about my husband. We talking about my boyfriend.
Steps of the moments.
Question. Okay, so you were the first one to become physically violent with Travis, not the other way around. Answer, correct.
Yes, I said correct.
You remember that?
Yes.
So you smashed his iPhone not out of anger, but because you were hurt?
Yes.
Yo, the delusion. No, I was not hurt. I was not angry. I was hurt. Well, what's the difference?
And I didn't send my brothers to kill him.
You just sent a text to go shoot up his shit, right?
I didn't say shoot him.
You sent text to go shoot up his shit, right?
Correct.
Tell the jury what the shit is.
Now look, shout out to this lawyer right here. She said, hey, tell me what the shit is. You remember what was it, Tales from the Hood? Oh, you here for the shit. Oh, I got the shit. Look, that's the shit she was talking about. Right? I'm saying shout out to everyone who saw Tales from the Hood.
When you're angry, you say things. I'm sure everyone in this courtroom has said something when I'm trying to speak. If you want me to answer your question, you have to let me answer your question.
Well, if you were responsive to my question, I wouldn't have.
All right. Answer the question, please.
Now, look, the judge had to get like, all right. Let's cut all this goddamn malarkey. Answer the goddamn question. Tell the jury, what is the shit?
Okay. Can you repeat your question?
Question was shit. What does shit mean in the context of that text?
Anything but him.
Okay. So it could have been his brother?
No.
Anything, the shit is anything but him. Like, guys, this is a breakup. This is a married woman trying to get her boyfriend. Not only is she trying to dead him and got, I think it was her cousin or somebody killed. She wants him in jail for life. And she's like, hey, well, I'm gonna just lie. What does the shit mean? Anything but him. All right. So now look, Robinson testified he brought a gun with him to Rudolph's house, but claims he kept it in his pocket. And he says he never used it or pointed at Rudolph. Later found the gun tossed in the bushes. So you mean to tell me, right? You gotta think about this like an investigator. Okay, so you guys pulled up in the car, and as soon as you pulled up, he just pulled out the AR-15. He saw 4 deer and start dumping. Yeah. And he didn't see your blicky. No, I kept it in my pocket. The whole time it was just in my pocket. Like, come on, man. Like, people.
Within the house?
Nothing violent toward a person.
It could have been his mother's house, right?
I was upset and my adrenaline was running and I said something that I didn't mean. That's the bottom line of that. I didn't mean for my brothers to do any of that. That's why when my brother left the house, he did not have a firearm on him. People say things when they're upset that they don't mean all the time.
Text.
Now she's blaming it on being upset, guys. Look, this is a breakup.
But since the situation has happened, it obviously blew up 20 times more. But I didn't necessarily mean for anything to happen to Travis, his family, his house, or anything. It was like my second home. I would not want anything to happen there.
All right. And he never raised a hand and touched you, did he not?
Yeah, he was raising his hand the whole time, like grabbing me, pushing me back. Yeah, the whole time.
Okay, so did he punch you?
No, he didn't punch me.
Did he slap you?
No, he didn't slap me.
Did he pick up any objects and hit you over the head with them?
No.
So why do you want to smash his car window?
Like I said, it wasn't intentional. I was just throwing things because I was upset.
And when you were throwing things, you were also screaming things at him, like you were going to send your brother Keyshawn over to kill him, right?
Not Keyshawn. She's sending Keyshawn, guy, not Keyshawn Johnson. Keyshawn, dumbass brother.
Never, ever, ever said the word kill at all.
Now she arguing semantics, guys. Look, guys, this shit's dangerous. She's married, trying to get her boyfriend killed. Let that sink in.
So,
look, 1 ninja, 2 ninja, 3 ninja, 4. Hey, we never got out the car. Hey, what the hell is this? They got the hood. Where the Pooh Shiesty mask at? No one got the Pooh Shiesty?
Men showed up at his front door. And you told both of them that Travis
But since the situation
picked you up and slammed you to the ground, right?
Yes.
And that he had disrespected you.
Yes.
And you also sent a text message to Keyshawn at roughly 9:45 that Travis dropped you to the ground. You remember that?
Yep.
And in response to that text message, Keyshawn sent a group text message to you and Tyler Robinson that Travis is a dead man walking. Is that correct?
Yes.
Look, no man, look, no remorse, anything. Yeah, he's a dead man walking. Go shoot his ass up. Shoot his shit up. Like, look at that face. This look, in some states, if you send someone to commit a crime and they die legally, they charge you with the murder.
And that's the message that you deleted from your phone, right?
No, I deleted the shoot his shit up message.
And you also deleted the dead man walking message.
Oh, I'm not sure. I don't remember if I did or not.
She is lying. Like, oh my God.
Why you always lying?
Oh my, look, she loved this man, right? More than her goddamn husband.
So you really weren't making a living as a real estate agent, right?
No, but I do have a mom and she's a medical assistant, so.
Okay. And you were living with your mom, right? You had a conversation with a man about marriage, and you're still married to Andre Chis. Picked you up and slammed you to the ground, right? Is that correct?
Correct.
So you lied to Travis. You misled him, did you not?
Look, guys, I told you about the time the chick let me smash, and I know she was a whole ass married. And I said her husband was on his way to fucking delete my ass. He was on his way to serve me up. Man, shout out to my former best friend for showing up with the Draco.
Travis never asked me if I was married.
Is that correct?
Correct.
You lied to Travis. You misled him, did you not?
Travis never asked me if I was married.
Bruh, he asked me if I was single, but he never asked me if I was married, man. Look, guys, this shit is wild. Hopefully you guys watch this case. Hopefully my man get off. But legally, if he did shoot him as they were fleeing, that's going to probably be a goddamn manslaughter charge. But it's Florida. Anything could happen. Look, everyone knows she fucking lying. Everyone knows she lying. But hey, it is what it is. I mean, this is what a breakup can look like. This is how bad it can get for you. So, and people are like, well, you should just avoid women. I'm like, bro, you cannot live on this goddamn earth without women. Unless you a monk, you living in the mountains somewhere. Women is a essential part of life. And we all need them. Men need women, women need men. We just got to do better. She should be up for manslaughter. I agree with you. I agree. She should be up for manslaughter, but that's just not how it works, guys. That is just not how it works. Now, look, we're about to start getting into the Nopixel thing. Like, y'all, like, I don't know if you guys got Nopixel, but I have new documents that I have to give me 1 second. If you've been following the Nopixel case, excuse me, guys, got a little gas. I have the documents. You got the documents? Yeah. Give me a second. Let me remove this stuff right here. So if you've been following the Nopixel, anyone play GTA RP? Anyone in here playing with Adept on some GTA RP on the Nopixel server? If you are, it is a lot of interesting stuff going down and we have to actually get into it. Give me a second. Some people said they did a little. I have to log in to get all my stuff. And Adept is dropping some bombs about the Nopixel stuff, and we'll get to Adept. Someone said it's expensive. Yeah, it's a pay-to-play server. Give me a second while I download these goddamn files. Because, guys, sometimes, like, when I say I'm not prepared, I'm not lying. They'd be like, but Henry, the streams always do okay. I'm like, I'll be ad-libbing that shit, guys. I'll be like on the fly, like, oh, let me click. I'll let videos play so I can go to get what I need, if you will. But the Nopixel lawsuit, let me make sure I got there we go. I got the redacted documents for you guys, and we're gonna watch a couple of videos. All right. Those are give me a second. It's all hey, on the fly is a life skill. Look, guys, my job requires me to do a lot of stuff on the fly. You think, the higher you work up the chain, the easier your job gets? No, that is not how it works. The higher you work up the chain, the more complicated your life gets. But first, we are going to hear about Adept talk about Nopixel, guys, because we're going to start getting into the Adept stuff. And I want to get into it at this point because I feel like it's the sweet spot. It's the sweet spot. And we're going to address her wedding ring. Don't worry. We're going to address all that, but we're going to start with Nopixel, because if what she's saying is true, guys, yeah, boy, I need that sound effect. If what she's saying is true, then we're talking about a boss move being made. Like, how can Adept talk about a boss move being made if she's not a boss? And I'm telling you. And shout out to my guy Dust. He dropped a donation. He said, make sure you switch your life insurance policy before you give her that gun. Yeah, man. It's like, I kid you not, man. I kid you not. That's like the first thing on my list. My ex-wife is the beneficiary to everything I own, as she should be, right? We're married. Every life insurance policy, every investment account, pension, retirement plan, she's the beneficiary on everything. If I was to get into a car accident right now, right? Most of the guys don't know this. I'm technically legally married. So if I'm on life support, guess who makes the final call to take me off? You like, we know it's going to be your mama. No, it's not going to be my mama. What about your sister? You got a sister. You talk about your sister. It's going to be your sister, right? No, it's not going to be my sister. It's going to be the person who's trying to take every penny they can get from me. And the harsh reality is they could take my ass off life support at any goddamn time. Any goddamn time. So that is the first thing. And yeah, guys, Dust. It's so many things I want to say about that AR-15 that I'm not going to say on the stream. It'll be on the paid stream. It'll be on the paid stream. Because look, I know firearms, guys. I know them. I could blindfold me. I could take it apart, put it together. Probably not in a million seconds, but I could probably put it together a little bit faster than most people. But yeah. First thing after divorce, guys, change your beneficiary on everything. All right. So first, to get into this, we have to get into the lawsuit itself. Let me load up some things, guys. I know, right? Y'all like, Henry, I thought you said you had this shit loaded. I'm like, look, guys, chill. All right, so I think you guys are familiar with Penta. Let me give me a second. Because this is going to be a great presentation. All right, this is going to be like a PowerPoint presentation on Nopixel. All right, so we're going to cover the videos that you guys probably already seen, and then we're going to cover what Adept said, and then we're going to cover the new update, and we're going to cover what Coil said, because Coil was popping off, right? Y'all remember when this shit first got out? Coil was talking big shit. Y'all like, who is Coil? All right, let me put Coil up on the goddamn screen for you guys. Y'all like, who the Henry? We here for power. We have no idea who Coil is or what's a coil. And people are like, I like Coil. You know, look at my man Jack. He's like, I like Coil. I'm like, look, Coil fucked up, to say it nicely. Is it Coil? Look, guys, you know, Coil Nopixel. Mitchell Clout, whatever his name is, you know, images. You're like, who is Coil? Oh, he got his goddamn kid up here. I'm not putting no pictures of him of his kid up. Sorry, man. We're not doing that. All right. So Coil is the owner, the faceless Coil. Is he faceless? Because I'm looking at his goddamn face. Here, let's share the screen. Give me a second. We'll share the screen. He's an Aussie, though. That don't mean shit. He fucked up. Tell him I said it. So here's our guy Coil right here, right? Is this Coil? I know this is Avatar or whatever, which is cool. And look, I don't have nothing against Coil, but he messed up. You like, Henry, how do you know, who don't even play GTA, that he messed up? All right, I'm going to show you how he messed up. I'm gonna prove to you that Coil messed up, and he know he messed up. Now, that's not a big mess up. I'm not saying he did anything illegal or anything, but he kind of put his foot in his mouth. And when you have a lawsuit pending like mine, hey, everything I said is the truth. She's taking everything she got from me. So if she was to say, well, Henry was telling everyone I'm taking everything I got from him, the judge's gonna be like, well, you are, ain't you? You're not lying. Should he not talk? You didn't hit him with the adept, shut the F up and don't tell people. You didn't put that in your divorce decree. You didn't say that to Henry. So Henry is free to talk. Now, it makes him look crazy that he's talking about giving you an AR-15, but do you really want the AR-15 though? Yeah, I kind of do want the AR-15 because to screw him and screw my goddamn dad. Now, you know, the funny thing is, guys, my daughter, his grandchild, loves her grandfather, loves him to the moon and back. And to make matters worse, per se, or better, he bought a condo 10 minutes from our house walking. We can literally walk to the house. He bought the condo. Why did he buy the condo, guys? Anyone know why? So he could see his granddaughter. That's it. Like, hey, look, my relationship with my daughter is done. I want to have a relationship with my granddaughter. I'm going to buy this condo, 5 minutes, 10 minutes walking, 5 minutes in a car. I'll watch her anytime you want. Anytime you want. So I got so much love and respect for him because what he's doing, rarely would you come across a man willing to do such a thing, to take the side of someone against your own daughter. But hey, she put him in a tough spot. All right, so anyway, let's get to the Nopixel, guys. Stop getting me talking about my divorce. And court, I got a settlement hearing on the 6th. All right. So let me share this. Give me a second. So you probably know Penta, okay? And if you do, great, good. We're getting it. We're talking Nopixel, guys. If you just got here, we're talking all Nopixel lawsuit. We're going to look at the videos that leaked. We're going to look at the video that Coil, whatchamacallit, boy, said. Give me a second. I want to get this. I want to get this loaded real quick. I want everything to go smooth. I want to go boom, boom, boom. All right. And we got to start this at the 40. Yep, there we go. All right. So, all right, cool. Where are we at with it? All right. So let's talk Nopixel. You're like, Henry, what the hell? What is Nopixel? Okay. It's the server on GTA. It's a pay to play. All right. And Penta was kind of the one who kind of put it out there, right? And then I picked it up on my goddamn radar. And let's hear what he had to say for people not following. Or
professional.
Oh, damn, that came out?
I need to know.
Yo, I'm telling you guys, get the fuck out. I told you I was not playing. Bruh, I told you I was not playing. Get the fuck out. Get out of Nopixel. I told y'all I was not playing. I was not lying.
All right, so Penta is basically saying this whole Nopixel is toxic. You know, Coil, you may have some personal gripe against Coil or whatever, but he's saying get out of Penta, get out of Nopixel. But you know, a lot of people make their money in Nopixel. You know, you stream it. That's like you saying, hey, YouTube is toxic. Stop streaming on Twitch. I'm like, well, I'm making money on Twitch. Do you got somewhere else to go? Yeah, go to Kick, go to Rumble. You're like, no, I can't. I can't afford to not go on this site. I need this site, guys. This is how I make my money. I have to stream on Nopixel. Okay, it gets worse. Okay, it gets worse.
He said one time Penta told a judge to suck his dick. Do you think that was RP?
Now he's talking about Coil, talking about Penta. He is Penta. People talking third person sometimes.
And I'm sorry, but that crossed a hard line for me. And I think understandably, you know what I mean? I think understand. So I don't think I can play on that server anymore, dude. Yeah.
And people are like, well, what's so special about Coil? Look, this server is making him he said $10,000 a month just keeping it up, and it only costs them rumor, $300 a month to run. So you putting in $300 to $500 and you getting 10,000 back because it's a pay to play server, guys. It's a money. You're printing money. Can you imagine running something, just charging people to play a game that's free, $30 a month per player or something like that?
That's super across the line. And I don't know if I'm gonna get banned for what I just said, but that's just where I'm at with it. I mean, how can I play there when someone's friend is being outed as an abuser and his response is, what about Penta?
Yeah, I hate the what about this guy. Okay. And for some people, like, look, guys, they're accusing Coil of abuse. And look, abuse is abuse. But sometimes abuse is weaponized. They say, oh, Coil's abusive. Get off Nopixel. And it could be not true. It could be someone perceiving it as abuse when it's just regular, just regular banter. If you hear how I talk to some of the people I know, some of my friends, you'd be like, yo, Henry, you're abusing your friends. I'm like, nah, man, we just having a casual conversation. But you told him this. I'm like, yeah, you called him a ban. You called him a bitch ass ninja. I'm like, yeah. What about it? That's abuse. I'm like, no, he'll call me one back at some point. I'll do some bitch shit, and he'll lay into me.
Like how can I play there? How can I be associated with that? So I'm out. I think I'm permanently out.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm done, man. I don't think I can.
That's so long.
All right. So Penta is saying, hey, I'm out. I'm permanently out. I can't do it anymore, guys. I'm done. All right. Now here comes Coil. And what is Coil about to do? Like, the lawsuit is public. Okay. And Coil is about to say something that he shouldn't. Say something that his lawyer is like, why would you say that? And you like, it's GG. It's fine, guys. It's no big deal. What do you mean? Why would I say that? And shout out to Streamer TV who be clipping LSF. Shout out to my guy over at Streamer. We gonna fair use this. We about to comment on this one clip that Coil said as soon as I stop lagging. Right now, I'm experiencing some lag. Give me a second. I gotta close some things out. Close that window. All right, we should be Gucci in 3, 2. This is how I stream, guys. This is how I get got. He's like, Henry, why are you slowing down the stream? I'm like, look, I want to make sure I get this. So this is where Coil puts his foot in his mouth.
Coil responds to getting sued.
Am I getting sued? Listen, one, I don't know who Tove is, and two, there's already been like 4 rejections of this. No, I don't think I'm getting sued, guys. You got to understand how the court systems work, guys. It's literally, it's America, boys. What do you think's gonna happen?
All right, it's
America.
Hassan outside.
All right, let's play it one more time. He's talking about, it was like, no, I'm not getting sued. We've rejected it 6 times. All right, let me go a little bit further. Give me a second. So he's about to say it right now. XQC
Coil responds to getting sued.
Am I getting sued? Listen, one, I don't know who Tove is, and two, there's already been like 4 rejections of this. No, I don't think I'm getting sued, guys. You got to understand how the court systems work, guys. It's literally, You know, it's America, boys. What do you think's gonna happen?
I think you're getting sued. In fact, now I know you're getting sued. Okay,
it's America.
Hassan,
so he's trying to play the it's America, and look, in America you do have a judicial process. Now we're going to get into Adept talking about it, but we're going to have a 1 minute intermission because I'm not sub, guys. Chat, should I sub to Adept to eliminate these ads that I'm about to get for at least a goddamn minute? And it's about to jam up the stream. I can't wait till I eliminate my desktop. Someone said no. Okay, look, how about this, guys? 1 in the chat if I should sub to her to eliminate ads. 2 if I should not sub to Adept. And look, you know what I'll do? I'll do a poll. I know we're doing can't give money to. Oh my goodness, I can't read that. I'll do a poll, guys. We'll do a poll. I'll put in a poll in. And if you guys want me to sub to her, I'll sub. Let me let me go to the live chat. Give me a second. I'll add a poll. All right. I see some 2s are flying in. even Joe is like, hey, you bet not sub to her. Get Twitch Turbo. I don't know. What is Twitch Turbo, guys? What is Twitch Turbo? I don't look, guys. Let me see. Let me check the poll real quick before we get into it. Who had the worst breakup? Everyone said XQC had the worst breakup on 145 votes. God damn, y'all hate this chick. Ad-free Twitch. How much is it though? Is it like $5 a month? If it's $5 a month, I might get Twitch Turbo. But then they say they raising it. Oh, it's $11.99. God damn. Look, I'm broke. I'm broke. 12 a month. Look, man, y'all know I'm poor. My wife think I'm rich. She think I'm made of money. She like, he got money, Judge. He got money. I saw Joe Morris donate 5 memberships on this goddamn stream. I should get at least $12. At least 12. We still married. This is my life, guys. People be like, yo, this is your life? I'm like, yeah, man, this is real life. All right, so I guess the the consensus is not to it's not to donate, and they're gonna be like, you know, look, she coming for everything, guys. She coming for everything. So when we get to the XQC stuff, when I break it down to how deep it is, y'all gonna be like, oh shit, Henry, we didn't know it was like that. I'm like, I wish X would talk more about what it's like. All right, so y'all said don't do it. All right, let me click play. I got 1 minute of goddamn ads, and I got to turn this setting down. Like, why is it whatchamacallit? Why is it every time you pause on a freaking clip on Twitch, you get hit with 2 minutes of ads? That's literally what drives people to get the goddamn memberships. All I did was pause it. I just paused it. So we about to hear what Adept says, and then we're gonna get to the legal documents because he said, I'm not getting sued. I'm like, bruh, you shouldn't have said that. You knew damn well you were getting sued. Coil, what are you thinking? I know his lawyer's like, Coil, can you please shut up? You bet not even mention Nopixel. You bet not even mention ads. Don't say anything about ads. And I'm sorry, guys, I'm lagging, but I'm trying to stream from Twitch. And my laptop just can't cut it. So I try to do this as least as possible. All right. Share this because I'm scared to pause it. Give me a second.
I didn't put it on my own finger.
All right, that's her ring she's talking about.
GTA.
All right, here we go.
Here's my fear with GTA. I heard the Nopixel server has some new owners, plural. You guys asked me why I didn't really want to be role playing. The same exact day that I went back to role play, you may have noticed something else happened that day. I don't know. Maybe it was just a really good day to play role play for the first time in a long time. Maybe the day that I went back to it was just a really good day.
She's about
But for me, it kind of has confirmed my fears. And I guess I'll just put it this way. The owners that you guys are aware of
I want to pause this so bad, but I'm scared to goddamn
are split amongst 50% and 25%. So there's another 25% somewhere.
All right. You get it? You get where
Because 50 plus 25 is only 75. So there is another 25% somewhere.
All right. So she's alluding to someone else owning the 25%. And with that being said, she's about to get into
with everything going on, for me, I've just felt like it's probably not, maybe not going to always be the most welcoming place. But who knows?
Who knows, guys?
Who really knows? Nothing's happened so far. I just, I don't want to start being that
nature. They got me. They got look, I cannot win. Look, there's 3 ads. They literally about to light my ass up with ads. Let's get this out of here. All right, so what she's saying, she's alluding that XQC may own 25% of Pixel. And if he does own 25% of Pixel, guys, that is a goddamn boss move. Okay, you're like, Henry, how is that a boss move? Owning 25% of Pixel, they're currently getting sued. It's only for $150,000. But how is that a boss move? Well, guys, I am happy you at. I hate when I say well, because y'all know y'all be like, well, guys. The reason it's a boss move is because I knew it. I can't even say well in the chat. Y'all be like, well, okay. He does own 25%. He said it today. This is chess, not checkers. Now, I don't think XQC has any malicious intent whatsoever. And if he said it, it's probably going to be viral at some point. Someone clip that shit. Maybe we could play it live on stream. If XQC indeed did say he owns 25% of Pixel, okay? But the boss move is not in him owning it. The boss move is the fact that he owns it and she knows any money she pays goes back to his ass. That's a boss move. Like, oh, you gonna get me for my money? Okay. All right, Adept. You gonna get me for my money? Okay. I'll pay you the money. But guess what I'm about to do? I'm about to buy Nopixel. I got 25% ownership. It's cool. But you know what I'm about to do? Once this case final, I'm gonna buy 100% of Nopixel. I'm gonna do that. So every time you play and you making content, that shit coming right back to my ass. I'm getting back all the time you took. So all your efforts, energy, attention that you putting into Nopixel, just make sure you know you line in my pocket. This is how I'm gonna collect my money back from your ass. Is through this. Now look, you can be like, well, I don't want to do Nopixel because it could get toxic. Now it absolutely can get toxic, and this is where I agree with Adept on, because now that allegedly he owns 25%, what's going to happen? Come on, you guys, you juicers are smart, way smarter than some of the other people who be following me. You know, I'm not going to say no Miz names or anything like that. You guys are smart. What's going to happen if he put out that he owns 25%? What's going to happen? Juicers are going to flood the server. It's going to flood the server that he owns 25% of Nopixel. People are going to be up in there, and it's going to be the juicer server. You're going to change it. Look, the server is not going to be Nopixel no more. It's going to be the XQCL server. And that is going to eat her alive, knowing that everything that she does goes right back to the guy she wanted to take away from. And eventually, X is not toxic, but I've seen some of y'all toxic ass juicers. Y'all know who y'all are. Y'all pulling blickies on live streams. Y'all telling her, you know, not nice things in her comment section. I know y'all juicers. Y'all are going to be crazy once y'all find out where she at. I know she be doing the police stuff. I can only imagine what you guys are going to do. So it can become a struggle for her, especially if Nopixel is the way she generates all her content that generates money. She might have to pivot. And this is X. Hey, this is a boss move. Oh, all right. You want to divorce me? All right, cool. I bought Nopixel. Good luck making money on my server. I appreciate your contributions. Okay. And any complaints you make, Adept, will be handled expeditiously by our team of customer service representatives who are waiting to make any, thing bad on your side, right? So that is the thing. Now let's get to the lawsuit. Mr. I'm not getting sued. You're like, Henry, you got the law. No, look, we're not gonna go through the whole lawsuit because you guys know. We got the highlights real quick. And this was filed on 410. And we're gonna look at his goddamn response. We got Coyle's response, guys. He's like, I'm not getting sued. I'm like, well, if you're not getting sued, well, who responded to the lawsuit? My legal team. He like, look, this is me introducing myself to Coyle, guys. I don't know him. He don't know me. Some people like me. Some people hate me. I'm just gonna call it like it is. We about to go through the initial lawsuit real quickly. We're going to give you the TLDR. All right. So the original lawsuit for Nopixel, it is, that one video entertainment, Tovi, suing Coyle, and I guess his real name is Mitchell Clout. I guess, y'all could be like, he's doxing again. He put out his real name. Oh, what are we going to, he stopped this guy. Anyway, that's all, bish-ish. So we're going through it fast. Highlighted portions are important. Then we're going to get to Coyle's response. So plaintiff, Tove, hey, we operate out of California. We're suing Coyle, who operates out of Australia. We're also suing the owner himself. So this is what you do, kind of like when Mizkif got sued and then Mizkif Enterprises got sued and OTK got sued. You lump everyone in the goddamn net, all right? You want everyone in the net. Jurisdiction and venue, okay, who cares? They're just trying to say that California has jurisdiction over there. Now, the person that is really suing is Daniel Tracy, aka DW, who is the lead developer for Tove. Whatever, don't know him. And the highlight portion is the meat and potatoes, guys. If you're new to the case and you don't know what's going on, and Mr. Tracy's employment, DW, had an employment relationship where he was compensated for all of his services as a software developer for Tove, who was permitted to contract with third parties for the services of DW in exchange for DW's agreement that Tove will be entitled to receive compensation paid by such third parties for Tracy's services. So basically, Tove is the company, DW is the employee. DW works for Tove. He works for other companies. Tove pays them from the other companies. That's the way it goes. They worked on GTA, RP, or whatever, okay? And they're saying it's generating millions of dollars a year. Now, look, I don't know the financials to be true, but when you're suing someone, you're going to hype it up. Hey, this is $1 billion business I'm suing. Even if it's $1 million, even if it's $1,000 business, you're gonna say it's making millions. He like, millions. I saw it at the XQC for an autographed in a feature in a stream. I'm not making millions. I'm making $10,000 a month, $120,000 a year. My operating costs bring me down to maybe making $80,000. But look, you're suing them. You want to make this seem like the most successful company in the world. Now, this is where it gets a little sketchy, okay? So accordingly, Nopixel contracted Tove for DW to render the services as an independent contractor for Nopixel in exchange for Nopixel's agreement to pay 50% of game revenue to Tove by way of Mr. Tracy. Like, guys, this seems sketchy as shit. Hey, I'm going to hire you for my company to develop some stuff. And in exchange, I'm going to give you 50%. Now, if this is a startup, if this is the early in the beginning of the company where it's just like 2 employees, where it's just Coil and DW, then I can follow it. I can get behind it. But if I'm not mistaken, it was a relatively established platform when DW arrived. Tracy or anyone from Tove ever execute anything in writing? So now we're like, hey, we were told this. There's nothing in writing. Look, guys, if it's not written, it didn't happen. You're like, oh well, Henry said he was going to give me all half of the server revenue if I edited his videos. Okay. And I'm like, I never said that. So now you got his word versus their word. Now, I don't think anyone's denying that the work was done, but the dispute is going to be this 50% of everything. Now, specifically, DW designed and created an entire payment processing system utilized in the Nopixel server, which has facilitated processing of millions of dollars in payments. Now, this is I can't confirm or deny it. This is what the court doc's saying. It sounds like he set up PayPal for for Nopixel. Hey, I'm gonna set up a way for you guys to collect money. Oh, great, cool. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right. Now, by the end of 22, he was on there. DW was streaming Nopixel, and he amassed 245K followers on Twitch. He's making money and he's streaming stuff. And some people saying, hey, that's true, that he did work on it. Or whatever. All right, now this is where stuff gets a little fishy, right around here. In late 22, they had a personal dispute developed between DW and Coil, defendant Clout, Nopixel, whatever you want to call it. Coil, okay, the founder and owner. Such a dispute ultimately culminated on or about December 27, 2022, in Mr. Clout terminating DW's role with Nopixel and thus his access to the Nopixel server. Okay. So now, hey, issue came up. They kicked me out. All right, because DW didn't receive notice of his termination whatsoever, DW subsequently logged on to Nopixel as he normally would, completely unaware such action could technically constitute unauthorized access to the Nopixel server. So now he's accusing Coil of unauthorized access to the server or someone, okay? Now, as a result of the defendant's very serious allegations, DW was removed from Nopixel server, preventing him from streaming. Now, they accused him of breaking, whatchamacallit. They said, hey, he was the former employee that broke TOS or whatever. DW, I'm giving you the TLDR. Don't hold me to the specifics, all right? And they say copyrights. I'm like, I looked this up, guys. There is no copyright for the PayPal service established for the Nopixel. Maybe I looked in the wrong section. So the counts that they're going for, I skipped over. First clause, declaratory relief for copyrights. Hey, we want some money for establishing the payment system. That's all this is. This is all this is right here. Hey, we want the money for establishing the payment system. Second count, breach of contract is a verbal contract. Hey, Tove and Nopixel entered into an agreement for the services where Tracy Exchange shared that for Nopixel's agreement to pay 50% of revenue. Now, look, this is bogus. Like, I want to say it's bogus, but DW is probably watching me like, Henry, no, it's not, man. They told me 50%. All right, well, look, guys, anytime someone makes any deal with you, get a shit in writing. Get it in an email. Get something. Look, if you're not going to get a contract, hey, send me an email. Send me a text. Send me something. That's why I wrote, sounds a little sketchy. Okay, and it turns out he just wanted really $150,000. That's what this awesome is, $250,000. Now, he also wants to account for all revenues pertaining to and derived from the Nopixel server. I don't think he's going to get it. Now, let's get into Mr. I'm not getting sued. I'm like, bro, you are definitely getting sued. And let's make this big for you guys so you guys can see the whole thing. So here is Coil's response, guys. Let me share this tab. Mr. I'm not getting sued. So this was filed 5/25/23, which is 5 days ago. All right. It's very short. It's very brief. Larry Zerner is Coil's attorney. All right. What does this say? That one video entertainment versus Coil. This is a stipulation to extend time to respond to initial complaint by not more than 30 days. Complaint served May 11th, 2023. So on May 11th, someone found Coil, maybe Australia, maybe America, maybe somewhere, and said, hey, are you Mitchell Clout? He said, yes, I'm Mitchell Clout. They said, hey, you've been served. Or it could have been a family member, or it could have been someone at his house. I'm talking fast, but this is how this shit goes. And he has a new response date, June 15th, 2023. So now, you know, guys, this is on my docket. I'll be checking it June 15th. You know, I'll log in, I'll see if his response and see what he says, because, you know, it's two stories. He should have his response. If he said, hey, I never did business with him, I never did it. Here is the legal language. Plaintiff, One Video LLC, by and through attorneys of record, hereby stipulate that the defendants, Coil Content Creation Limited, and Mitchell Clout may have until June 15, 2023 to respond to the complaint in this matter. So, Mr. I'm not getting sued. This is America. I'm like, bruh, why did you have your attorneys responding if you're not getting sued? So, shout out to all my Twitch people. Now, let's get into some. Let me check LSF real quick, guys. Y'all said it's the top one on LSF that XQC owns it. Give me a second. Let me live stream. Fail. This was not planned at all. But someone said it's the top where he confirmed that he do own 25%. Oh, it is. It is indeed the top. Let's get to it. Let me share the screen. So, wow, he moves fast. Shout out to XQC for just like, yep, I said it. All right, I have no idea what he's saying, but we're about to play it. Hopefully it's good.
Okay, here's the gist of it. Okay, I'm gonna say it and I'm gonna explain it. I'm explaining why, how. Okay, because it really get weird otherwise. Okay. Coil owned 100% of Nopixel. Okay, and then.
All right, I gotta pause it because he got goddamn Taylor Swift in the goddamn background trying to get me a copyright. So Coil owns 100% of Nopixel.
And then me and Buddha came in, and then Coil now owns 50%. I own 25, and Buddha owns 25. And together, we own the whole Nopixel world. But wait, a bunch of people are gonna get really worried because I was a really like explosive part of it. I got banned a bunch of times. Moments in the whole like Nopixel RP, the whole realm has nothing to do with any sort of admin decisions, admin whatever, bans, unbans, rules, anything at all.
All right, guys.
Okay.
What is he talking about? This is, hey, look, if shit go left with her server, it ain't me. Now, I have to believe him. I am the pause champ because that Taylor Swift will freaking jam my whole stream up. But he is letting it be clear. So she broke the news that he owned 20. Like, how the hell did she know that? You got to wonder, like, how did Adept know that XQC owned 25% of Nopixel before it got leaked, before he even confirmed it? This shit is wild. You think he told her? Does she have a mole inside of his camp? But shout out to him for confirming. One, hey, yeah, I do own 25% of Nopixel. And two, I have no mod roles. I can't get people unbanned. I'm just here to collect money and promote the server. That's it. So shout out to all the juicers who are about to join the Nopixel server because now it's sponsored by XQC. Shit. So now that at $10,000 a month, he gonna be playing. You know he's unbanned instantly, right? You know he's unbanned.
Here's the gist of it. Okay, I'm gonna say it and I'm gonna explain it. I'm explaining why, how. Okay, because it really get weird otherwise. Okay. Coil owned 100% of Nopixel. Okay, and then me and Buddha came in, and then Coil now owns 50%. I own 25. And Buddha owns 25.
Look, juicers love Buddha, so this is about to get crazy. Look, Nopixel is about to be Wild Wild West. Now, hopefully nothing changes when GTA 6 come out.
And together, we own the whole Nopixel world. But wait, a bunch of people people are gonna get really worried because I was really like explosive part of it. I got banned a bunch of times. My involvement in the whole like Nopixel RP, the whole realm has nothing to do with any sort of admin decisions, admin whatever, bans, unbans, rules, anything at all.
All right, that is a ball move, guys. So XQCL is winning. Get some dubs in the goddamn chat. XQC's winning with this, guys. He's winning. The server wins because now it's gonna get an influx of new users. Shit, I might even join Nopixel. You know what I'm saying? Join a goddamn gang. And it's about to be interesting to see Adept do GTA RP. I know she got to be like kicking herself, right? Like, what the, like, how? I know I'm trying to divorce his ass. I know I'm trying to, get some money, but how did he go buy fucking Nopixel on my? How did he backdoor me on Nopixel? And they like, hey, I should join as a city lawyer. My goodness. Could you imagine? Look, guys, I cannot join as a city lawyer. Look, man, could you imagine, me representing someone that Adept arrested in the game? Oh, shit. I would run for mayor. Can you be a politician in there? Can you? Someone said X with the 4D checkmate. Yeah, he got her. He got her. Look, it is. Hey, sometimes you got to outsmart them if you can. Now, let's get back to Adept, guys. Let's kind of sit with Adept just a little bit because she's saying some things. And you're like, Henry, what is she saying? All right, so let's go right here. Give me a second. And this is downloaded, so we could share this tab right here, and we could be Gucci with it. All right, so now we're getting into this Adept stuff, all her trolling or whatever. So shout out to this channel. Eliminate the goddamn ads for you, boy. And shout out to Azza for sending me this.
Here we are again, aren't we? Here we are again. Yet again. Well,
someone said just keep putting water on her. Y'all are ruthless, man. Don't let me ever get on the juicer's bad side.
The title says it.
Where's my tabs?
I've never bought a wedding ring for anyone.
So here she is continuing to troll with the wedding ring, okay? Saying she's never bought a wedding ring for anyone. Now look, guys, God bless the man or whoever marries her. God bless them. They doing the Lord's work.
Ever in my life.
I don't love these bitches. What if I never love a bitch my whole life? All these bitches are hoes. And I know any of them. I've never been such ridiculous.
You did not leave a plant.
I'm gonna be quite honest with you. There just comes a point where
now this is dangerous, right? This is very dangerous. What she's about to say, because he was with her for a while. She knows all his goddamn secrets. What is she about to say?
You just simply really just cannot give a fuck anymore. I don't know what to say. That it's about that simple. All I know is that I'm gonna get on my stream every day and eat my fucking toenails and then proceed to tell you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
Now, when she said, so help me God, I was like, ain't you holding up the wrong goddamn hand? Ain't it supposed to be the right hand? And we all know what you're supposed to do on this channel.
Tell the whole truth all the time.
And I guess she's coming at XQC for allegedly not telling the truth because low tier God said, hey, XQC be on stream just talking about how he eating his goddamn toenails. And you like, do he? Like, yeah, here's the clip.
His audience fucks with him heavy because he's literally just himself. Like, this motherfucker said he chews toes. He wasn't trying to front cap or be anything different. He said, I eat gummy worms.
Yo.
I fucking eat McDonald's.
No.
And I fucking literally just have G Fuel. Like, he could have capped and been like, yeah, Yeah, so I forget I eat chicken breast, rice, vegetables 2 times a day. Like he could have just lied.
Okay, so she is trolling him, talking about she's about to eat her toenails, and she's going to tell the whole truth all the time. So help her God, and we
Help me God.
You know how she be doing things.
So help me fucking God. Let me check the dates real quick, because when things don't happen, there are no receipts to show for them, and things just happen out of thin air.
If she is so married, okay, why not just show the person you married? But hey, you gotta milk it for content. Hey, I'm milking it too. We all milking the XQC train over here.
Vanish out of thin air, in fact, and appear out of thin air, in fact. May 8th. May 8th. May 8th.
So
I don't know how much more I have to tell you guys, that like literally all that I do,
So now she has a new wedding date, guys. May 8th, if you didn't know, mark that down, write it down. May 8th, 2023. She got a wedding ring. Now we don't know who purchased it. Maybe she responded to me because I was like, hey, she bought that shit herself. And she was like, Henry.
Nope.
No, I didn't. I never bought a wedding ring myself.
all that I do is stream every day and not lie and not hide. And I personally never bought anyone a wedding ring, me personally.
Hey, someone on Twitch, see if Adept in the goddamn chat, guys. Let me know.
I have one. But I've never bought anyone one. I think it's pretty clear that if this wedding ring was purchased on May 8th of 2023, that the whole truth is really not quite out there yet.
What's
2023.
Look, if the whole truth ain't out, just set the record straight. Just be like, hey, look, this is the truth. This is the simp that chose me, and I chose my simp. And now we about to do some simp shit on, we was going to be on Nopixel, but since my ex-husband bought that shit, we might have to do something different.
And I didn't buy it for my fucking self. I didn't put it on my own finger. Let's just say me personally, I'm getting real fucking tired of keeping my mouth fucking shut about every single thing that has ever happened.
This is dangerous, guys. Dangerous. Now, if I'm XQC and I see this video, I have to assess everything I've ever told this individual, be it good, be it bad, be it secret, be it anything. Do I want her to try to Tiger Woods me and, write a book, do it, go on tour? Hell yeah, this is what it's like dating XQC. Do I want her to do this? If I'm XQC, I got the money, maybe I hit her with the NDA. Maybe I'm just saying I hit her with the NDA.
People wanted me to keep my mouth shut, and I have. But I'm going to be honest, it's getting pretty fucking tiring. It just genuinely is, which is why I've posted a lot more on my Instagram stories. Because
you know what? Let me take this time to extend a sincere, honest invitation to Adept. If you want to come on my stream and tell your story, we will create a safe, welcoming environment for you to tell your story. And I promise to be as respectful as I can, but I will ask you some tough ass questions. But, if you want to come here, by all means, come on down.
Because I realize that keeping someone's secrets can be incredibly harmful to an individual. And so, you know what? I just don't really want to live my life with so many fucking secrets all the fucking time. There's a lot that I just cannot talk about right now, and I won't talk about right now.
Only reason you can't talk about it is because you decided it shouldn't be talked about. Like, she could have just said, hey, talk about it to whoever. Now she didn't want him to talk about it. She can't talk about it. Then she got the goddamn court record seal. So now I can't really talk about it like I want to, but this is all smoke and mirrors, guys. Smoke and mirrors.
But holy fucking shit. Is it getting exhausting around here? The last maybe 48 hours have been nothing but pure liquid trauma. But let me just say that when I can talk about more things, that I will.
See?
Will I admit that I have made...
See, this is why you get the NDA. Hey, I don't want her saying shit. I don't want her saying nothing. Because even if she lie, it may be taking us the truth. So, XQC, this is where she gets her money, guys. Hey, this is where she gets her money because she says, hey, I want him to sign. I want to write a book unless you, XQC, allow me to write a book. If I can't write a book, I need to tell my story. You're going to pay me to shut up, or I'm writing a book. I'm going to be going on tour, and I'm going to be telling everybody.
You are not a victim here. You have never been a victim here. You are not a victim here.
That's what she's going to do. She's going to go on tour, talking about that victim, and XQC is going to have to do damage control. So I say, hey, look, we're going to settle this, and you're going to sign this NDA. And I'm going to pay you X amount of dollars to sign this NDA, and you're going to F off. But here's some accountability on Adept's end, making things harder for herself.
Things harder for myself? Sure. Yeah, I don't think that I'm totally void of accountability for my own shortcomings and stubbornness and
stubbornness, guys. Stubbornness. Oh my goodness. Stubborn. You want to talk about stubborn? You want to talk about someone being offered $150,000 of only 30, which they really was theirs, to walk away, and then they try to beat you over the head for another $2K in a freaking AR-15? Stubborn. Just let it go. I would love to know what he offered her, if he made any offers at all.
so on. I don't know. I really don't owe an explanation to an audience that is being told a fraction of a story and just running with it. I really don't. What now?
Where does she go from here, guys?
Now what happens is I think I just continue to be the person that I personally want to be, and not keep allowing threats and a weaponized audience or weaponized incompetence to affect the person that I truly want to be. I come here to literally stream video games.
Yeah.
And that's about it. Just shit, man. Just so much shit. Even if I wanted to talk about everything at once,
She's talking about the house now. She's talking about his update. We're about to get into his house and his breakup and Nas Daily's breakup, which was phenomenal. It's a masterclass.
it would just be simply impossible. It is just so much shit. It is just mountains of it. And honestly, just outright sinister. Yeah, literally no one knows what I'm going through at all. Literally no one knows the true sinister events that I've had to live through. Just
You are not a victim here. You have never been a victim here.
And guess what? I'm not the only one. I got a phone call on, let me see what date. May 15th.
Who throwing dirt?
On May 15th. Remember that fucking date.
All right, Adept.
Because I am not the only one.
All right, you're not the only one. What? You're the only one who said you was married to him. All right, now let's get into the breakups. We're gonna look at two breakups, guys. We're gonna look at XQC's breakup, then we're gonna look at Nas Daily's breakup, and then we're gonna get to the house shit, and then we out of here. Be out of here, because I gotta clip all this shit up. I gotta clip it all up. I gotta get on my Mizkif stuff so I can farm it. You know what I'm saying? They're like, yo, why you saying his name? All right, give me a second. Let me get into. So let's first go into. Damn, did I download it? Oh yeah, I did. I downloaded it. All right.
Yeah, it was gonna.
Now look, we're not watching this whole thing, and I believe this is the first time I actually showed this on my stream. But we're showing this for comparison's sake, and we're not playing the whole goddamn thing. All right, we just not. We don't got time for all that. You guys seen it? Maybe if you didn't, this may be new to you. You may just found me. This is XQC talking about this breakup, and then we're gonna look at Nas Daily's breakup, and then we're gonna see what can we glean from the two guys. What can we learn from this? What can we learn? What to do, what not to do.
Kind of weird. I mean, I feel like now I'm kind of cornered. Seems like everybody's like mad at me now somehow because of everything. I mean, dude, it's kind of trash. A lot of them knew this too. I DM'd them ahead of time. What's going on? Okay, basically, what has it happened? Yeah, I don't care anymore, man. Sorry, man. It's kind of lame that I have it. I think it's probably one of the last time that I'm like forced to do a league almost because now the pressure is too much because it's too many people. So I can move on with my fucking life. I like moving on. So I like to just say what's on my mind so we can just move on. Okay, but. Yeah, after that, I'm done with the shit like that. I think it's fair enough. But basically, at home was really odd because
he's talking about the dynamic of the relationship. At home is really odd. We're about to let it rock
because I'm moving in and whatever. And I love my brother. I love my family. Okay, but he and his girlfriend and me and Sammy, we just couldn't be all at once in one place. We just couldn't. It was just not possible. There was friction when I was at my brother's house, and there was friction when we all got here. It was just very odd. And then it was like we're all splitting apart, and then it was like my brother was pretty much like kicked out, pretty much.
Damn.
Kind of like just naturally. Then he went back to the bank, and then he had to move his stuff over here, and then move his stuff back home. Then it wasn't working out with Sammy because it was like a brawl, and then it was just like the disaster. It's just like a chaos.
Now, if you remember this video, this shit aged like milk, guys. Think about everything that he's going through, everything you saw with the divorce, and you think about this video right here. Just look at it. We're not going to go through the whole thing, but we just want to get to what he's about to say.
And just my family was kind of, like I don't want to throw anybody into the bus. My family wasn't very nice either in certain parts. People weren't very understanding. And then my mom was trying to be like the referee a little bit, but then it wasn't working out either.
Women,
because it was like she would get my story, then Sammy's story, then my brother's story, and then it would go in circles and circles and then it wasn't working out. And I felt like I had to make a choice. I was cornered into choosing between family and Sammy, and
he was cornered. Family or Sammy? Obviously, he chose his goddamn family. Now looking back at it, he like, God damn, I was right for choosing my family. This bitch crazy.
And unfortunately, what happened is that I kind of just chose family because that's just, I don't know. So it was my fault, but so yeah, that's just kind of what happened. That's just what happened, and it was really unfortunate. So then,
now look, this is where he's about to like shoot bail for her. I know if he looking back at this, I wonder like if I can get an interview with him. Like, hey, you remember you said this? How do you feel about this now? How do you feel about this clip?
It was pure chaos. Like, Sammy got really fucked over. I think she got the short end of the stick. Like I said last time in my logs, like Sammy isn't wrong in any of this. Nobody is wrong. It's just kind of just like natural life stuff. It was like just how life goes sometimes. So when it came up to me and Sammy, it was like we didn't really even argue that much. It was just kind of like, yeah, that's just kind of how things go. And it was pretty much just yeah. There's not much to explain there, to be honest. That's just how it is. Not much we could do.
Plenty.
Not much we could do. It's just differences that are just not not like reparable.
So like he is literally shooting her bail, guys. Like, oh, it's not Sammy's fault, it's my fault. I'm doing all this. Fast forward almost 1 year later, you look at this, you're like, rah.
Literally, it's something that it's not overall compatible. We just can't fix it. It's just not fixable.
Y'all in the chat,
that's
great.
Kind of how it went. So I just felt like if I went to the event with Sammy, it would have been weird. And then she felt like if I leaked stuff, then people would go against her. So I tried to protect her.
Irony, guys. Hey, I'm trying to protect her. Meanwhile, she's trying to build a common law divorce case against your ass while you're trying to protect her.
And I feel like she has to be protected because she didn't do anything wrong. Sammy wasn't wrong at any given point. And I didn't want her to get some backlash.
Oh my God.
So I couldn't leak anything or say anything. And I thought saying it privately to some individuals over there, they would understand that to like play around it and navigate around it a little bit better. But then they didn't. And then buddy kind of jumped on me. And I was like, I can tank some hatred because I'm okay, because a lot of this is my fault, you know? It's my family, you know.
Look at this, man. He's blaming him goddamn self. This shit's wild.
It's my side of the relationship. So if things fail because of my side of the stuff, well, then it's my fault, and it is my fault, and I take full responsibility for that. Sometimes that's just how shit goes, you know. So I didn't mind tanking the hit this time, but at this point, I'm sorry for leaking stuff, or whatever, and I feel really bad that I have to say it. But now it's become too much. Now it's like everybody, you know. It's not like one person or two. It's like three. It's like everybody and the communities. And I was like, I kind of have to say something, otherwise it's GG. And I feel bad for Sammy because she wants to keep things like private or whatever.
She wants to keep things private, huh?
Right? And she is right. I should have went and played it out and just kind of played the parts and just faked it. I think that would have been the best way to do it. Okay. But everybody knows around me, both my friends, everybody, they know that I have a hard time doing that. I've never been good at it. And everybody knows this, that I'm not good at like faking things or whatever and keeping things private. Okay. Especially when it comes to like breakups or whatever, I think it's really lame to like leak and go public. And I told him I wouldn't. I feel really, really bad now that I kind of did. It's like I said, protects me at all costs. She didn't do anything wrong. She's fine. It's just bad life circumstances. Really.
All right.
Also, I don't want people to be like antsy and people being like picky and doing small sly comments and people getting banned here on my side.
All right, so that was his breakup, right? This is his breakup. Now let's look at Nas Daily's breakup, and then we're gonna look into his house stuff, and then we out of here. You're like, Henry, we out of here? I'm like, yeah, we out of here. Now look, Nas Daily broke up, and this is like a little dark secret about his girl, right? Now look, this is a masterclass in breaking up, guys. If you want to break up, don't break up like XQC. Don't do a goddamn solo video. I want to see a goddamn joint statement with a 3-minute intro to a tribute to your goddamn relationship.
Aline and I have an announcement to make.
Now look, this is all dramatic. They got a script. They got editing like this. They got some post-production. He like, look, I am about to monetize the fuck out of this damn breakup. Not to mention, he been monetizing her for 6 years. She ain't even know it.
Do you want to tell them?
No, you can do it.
Dramatic
our 6-year relationship.
Hand right there. Yeah. Look, take notes, man.
We are breaking up.
And
for people who don't know, this is one of the bigger YouTubers, Nas Daily, and he is breaking up on live. They're doing a joint statement with his ex-girlfriend, and they about to reflect on their relationship and talk about how much they were in love and how much they shit just ain't working out.
the reason for our breakup is sad. But first, let us start.
Now look, a lot of people don't like Nas because they say he clickbait, but look, this shit's good, guys.
From the beginning.
Look at this. Look at this.
Our journey together started in June 2016. I was just starting Nas Daily.
And I had just gotten out of a divorce.
Now look, this is a goddamn red flag if I ever saw one. Hey, I just gotten out of a divorce. You like divorce? What? Yeah, I was in a marriage. It's fine, guys. It's just a little divorce. You like, well, why did you divorce? You like, Henry, do you got why she divorced? Of course. You like Henry. Why did she divorce? You got it. It's like
you dig, bro. You like to dig.
Yes, sometimes you give a woman a microphone, she'll kindly tell you everything you want to know.
But yeah, why did he divorce you?
She did this interview about a goddamn year ago. It didn't get too much traction, but you look, this is why she got divorced. You like, God, Henry, I thought we was watching a breakup video. Like, gotcha, bitch.
My name is Aline, and I am divorced. I grew up, got married, and hoped for the happy ending. But sadly, after 3 years of trying our hardest, it didn't work out, and we ended up divorcing. After 1 year, something happened, and it was like a big breaking point. Then we stayed married.
So this is Aileen. I have to pause it for fair use. Fair use, guys, to explain and give some commentary.
2 more years, and then he just, I don't know what happened after those 2 years. We'd been together 3 years, and it just happened. And something I'll talk about in the book as well is we never had sex.
What? Wait, you see my man looking like, yo, wait. Y'all were married and y'all never had sex? Let's run that back.
I don't know what happened after those 2 years. We'd been together 3 years, and it just happened. And something I'll talk about in the book as well is we never had sex. We were married for 3 years, and my body just like could not have sex. I think because of being religious for so long.
That's so
and like
interesting.
the shame and weird things associated. And it happens to a lot of religious women that when they get married, it's like, oh, your whole life, you're like shameful, cover your body, shame.
Wait, wait, sorry.
Now, this is, look, shout out to him for giving a little pushback because he's like, wait, you were married and you didn't have sex? Like, what the fuck is going on?
I just realized you're supposed to have sex when you get married.
Yeah, but I couldn't. You're supposed to have sex.
It was your choice to not have sex?
It wasn't a choice. My body was like, you will not enter. My body just was like, shut down. Just
all right. I think
like it couldn't, nothing could enter.
What do you mean it was not your choice to have sex, man? Even him looking at her like, wait, well, if it's not your choice to have sex, whose choice is it? She like, it's my body's choice.
My body. It was just, it's like a weird psychological thing.
So that's why he broke up with you.
Exactly.
No, that's not why. That's not why. No, that's not why. That's
Bro,
not
that's
why.
definitely why he broke up with you.
No, it's not. He could have done it after 1 year.
Look, men, we will lie while we breaking up. We'll say we'll pull the fucking Nas Daily and be like, nah, I'm just going in a different direction and shit. You be like, nah, man, that's sex. She wasn't letting me clap them cheeks. Now look, she about to say what she was doing alternatively.
He could no. I know him. He did not because of that. I promise you. 3 years, you would do it after 6 months. You do it after 2 years. You wouldn't.
You do it on the day of your honeymoon of the wedding. Or something, right?
I mean, we did other stuff. You can imagine what all the other
She gave him that gawk on the wed night.
options are. Well, not all of them, but
dude,
some of the other
I
options.
don't get it, but I don't get it. Like why you couldn't do it. You just mentally, you couldn't get a girl boner. That's what it's called, right?
Well, for a woman's body, you need to be relaxed.
Yes.
So you mean to tell me your ass couldn't get relaxed in 3 years?
You need to be relaxed.
Yes.
And when you are raised with all these negative messages,
Hell with
sex,
that. That's right.
and like cover your body, cover your chest, cover your shoulders.
Scared of sex, kind of.
Yeah, it happens to a lot of women. It happens to a lot of Orthodox Jewish women. There's such a shame.
Now look, shame. What the hell?
Around sex. Shame. Like you're a whore if you have sex. You're a bad person.
Okay. Yeah,
and so then you get married one day, and now you're supposed to go from the virgin to the sexy person. And my body just couldn't. It was very weird. It was very weird because I am also I am a sexual person.
Wait, how are you a sexual person and you can't have sex?
Like, I have no problem
So you're
making
not
out
a
with my
virgin
boyfriends.
anymore.
Now I'm not, but I never had sex with my husband.
Okay. I'm a virgin.
No, you're not.
He trying to smash.
I can't tell if you're joking.
Continue your story.
Are you?
All
He
right.
divorced you, and then, how did this lead to you ending your participation in the Mormon church and going 180.
She's lying.
Right after the divorce, I became more religious.
She's definitely.
'Cause, you know,
lying.
when-
became more religious.
Look, we don't have to hear more of her lies. We gonna get back to the goddamn Nas Daily Breakup. I just wanted to slip that in there for you guys. If y'all missed.
I know. The way she capitalized words, her kindness, her personality, her looks, her culture, everything. And I still love all that about you.
Now look, guys, you gotta. Hey, I still love you, baby. I love all that shit about you. I still want to clap them cheeks.
And I still love so many things about you. I love his ambition, his generosity, his intelligence, his perception, his ability to communicate and connect with so many people.
Our first date together lasted 4 days. It was just magical.
That's some G shit. A 4-day date.
Welcome to the Dead Sea.
I mean, it was
Now, for those watching in the chat, do you think Nas Daily waited 3 years, or how long do you think it took for Nas Daily to clap them cheeks? Because she, in the other interview, she said, "I ain't a virgin no more."
crazy. I moved in with your family. I wore your sister's clothes. This is your shirt. I ate your mom's food. We traveled with your siblings.
It's a road trip day. Oh, hold on.
We made video. She was too good.
Cheyenne said she let him clap on day one. 3 hours in. Hey, look. I've clapped that fast and had long-standing relationships with people. Maybe I married somebody.
To let go. So I did the impossible to make our relationship happen. And it did happen. For 6 years.
6 years, guys. 6 years. She gave him, you about to hear it all.
We lived
we're not watching this whole goddamn video.
an incredible life. We visited 70 countries together. We made videos.
Look at this. This looks like a great relationship. Women would eat this shit up. And that's what he used her for, content. You know how many female subscribers he got just off of parading her around the goddamn globe, showing off their love for one another? This was a business move for him. And guess what? You're going to find out what it was for her.
We met so many of you. We met presidents. We made money. We fostered 50 cats. And we even got fake married in India and in Papua New Guinea.
Now, did you catch that? Did you catch that?
We fostered 50 cats, and we even got...
We got fake married, guys. Emphasis on fake. This should be in bold letters because we know how the divorce game goes. She'd been asking for half of the goddamn Nas Daily channel if they got married.
Fake married in India and in Papua New Guinea.
Shout out to his editor.
But sometimes even the best of things.
All right, now we got doom and gloom. We got to
to
get
an
a little
end.
serious. A little serious for you guys.
It's 10:20.
Now, this is their real relationship. Now, this is only a glimpse into it. This is the stuff that they probably didn't post.
9. Don't be an asshole to me.
I told you 3 minutes, and I'm waiting downstairs.
No, you can't randomly say 3 minutes.
I'm not angry.
You're angry. I'm literally not angry.
You are angry.
I'm literally not angry.
At some point, I stopped taking her on dates. I focused all my energy into the videos.
And this happens, guys. This happens. And shout out to my man Dust, who said, well, she can have half of the fake money. You know they be trying to get that.
Gotta get my bag and run.
Hell yeah. So look, he's focusing all his time and energy into his company, guys.
And my company, assuming the relationship was fine.
But it wasn't fine.
No, it wasn't fine.
You know, I thought a lot about this, and I don't have it in me. I cannot give you
Look, guys, take notes. Write down everything he says. So when you go to break up with a girl, you give her the goddamn Nas Daily, whatchamacallit, and then you don't got to worry about her suing your ass for common law divorce.
you need from a relationship. And you couldn't give me what I needed in a relationship.
From my perspective, I was bidding for attention. right? In relationships, like the number one indicator of them falling apart is if someone asks for attention and they don't get it.
No. The number one indicator, and you talking to a guy who went to marriage counseling or whatever, the number one indicator of a relationship falling apart is the lack of sexual frequency. Okay? You have frequency, then you have quality. It should be you should get sex often and the quality should be good. You don't want her laying there like a fucking Carl's Jr. star or whatever. You want her to put some effort into it and everything. And the guy too, don't just be laying down just expecting her to just do her thing. You got to put it into it. I'm telling you, it's communication. It's this. It's communication. It's attention.
Nope.
It's none of that shit. The moment the sex falls off, the relationship falls off. And you can say, well, no, we're not just about sex. I'm like, I'm telling you, you go to any therapist, any marriage counselor, anybody, the first thing they're going to ask you is, how often are you intimate? I promise you. I'm speaking from experience.
And I was not having my bids for attention responded to. I feel like you were going into your own world, right? And I was getting pushed out of the world. And I feel like it's actually been happening for a few years. And I feel like I've been trying so hard to fit into your world. But I finally reached a point where I was like, no, like I want to have my own world too. Like I'm not going to be on the periphery of someone else's world.
Yeah.
And I realized,
here's the thing, guys.
I was thinking so much about you and you were not thinking so much about me. And you were thinking so much about your company. So it's like,
I wasn't thinking about myself.
Here's the thing, guys. She wants attention. She wants to be the goddamn focal point. And she's like, I don't want to be in your peripheral. Now, here's the thing, right? You're like, well, she don't want to be in her peripheral. She needs to get it all. Guess what? Her being his peripheral, she can travel all across the world. Whereas if like Joe Morris wife her up, he gonna be like, that shit where y'all spending 4 days over here, 5 days over there. Look, Joe, look, we can do maybe 2, 3 vacations tops. And they not gonna be $1 million vacations. And I'm not into that filming shit, but you're gonna be my number one purpose. You know what I'm saying? But their peripheral, she get to travel the world.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I wasn't thinking about myself. I wasn't thinking about you. I was thinking about life and death, survival of this thing that I'm building.
Yeah.
That ended up destroying everything.
Yeah.
From my side, I know myself. I invest a lot. I'm obsessive about things that I feel I can work out and become big in the future. And I don't invest anything in things that I don't see a future for.
Oh, did he low-key sneak this and say he don't see a future with her ass? Is that what he's saying, guys? He's like, look, I don't see no goddamn future with your ass.
And I think at some point after 4 or 5 years, subconsciously, I felt that there is no future in our relationship because we couldn't agree on many fundamental things. How to live, where to live, in what the setting of family versus no family, right? We couldn't agree on.
This is cold-blooded, guys. He's just he's saying it. He's being so brutally honest with her. And watch what she says. There's a moment he's gonna y'all gonna be like, this shit was never gonna last.
On some of the most basic things in relationships. And then I was like, well, wait a minute. Why invest in something that's going to break apart in 2, 3, 4 years?
Mm-hmm.
So it became a self-fulfilling prophecy. Are you sad?
She about
on and off. I don't know. But I was sad for a long time already.
And women do that, guys. They'll be sad. My wife was like, yo, I was sad for a couple of years. I'm like, why you ain't tell me? I was in zombie mode. I was in NPC mode. I was going to work, coming home, seeing what she wanted, spending time with her, spending time with the daughter. That was it.
I was already sad during the relationship. I was grieving the relationship while I was in the relationship.
Part of me feels like this is a cycle. Right now it's a cycle of me investing in the company and going all in like crazy. But I'm going to come out of it at some point.
No, you won't.
I mean, I know I will.
That's not true.
I know.
You said that with the daily videos, and then there was supposed to be a certain amount of time, and then you made it 1,000 days. So I waited with you. I dated you for almost 3 years. I waited, and then the 1,000 videos ended, and I did not become the priority. Then you decided to make a company, and then you didn't do the app, and then the app wasn't the priority. Then this company was the priority. I will never be the priority. I already waited 6 years.
Never make her the goddamn priority. Men, don't do it. Don't do it. Why would you make her the priority? Him making his YouTube the priority got him financial freedom. Him making her the priority will get his ass broken in divorce court.
7 years. And that's too long. And I'm not going to live forever. I have one life. And I want to be the priority, even if I'm only the priority to myself, because you were my priority.
You feel sad for her, guys? You said anyone feel sad for her? Nope. Nope. I
think you should.
Look at my man. Long pause. Dust like, hell no.
I wish we could have made it work.
No, he don't. Him making it work would mean him not uploading content daily. Probably him not streaming. Him not taking trips. Him getting married, giving her a goddamn win, putting her up on the pedestal. Him in divorce court.
I think at some point,
drop the ball.
I've come to the conclusion as well that
here we go. Here we go.
I don't have the emotional capacity that you require to feel like a priority. I had it for a month, a year, but I cannot have it for 60 years.
I don't think that's true.
Oh God! Of course you don't think it's true. You want the guy. You want him to commit.
I think you 100% do. I think you are afraid.
Now,
honestly, Aline, I finally accept and agree with you that we became different humans.
We just have different priorities in life.
Different goals.
And we kind of want different lifestyles.
I feel like in 6 years, our roads just diverged.
Yes,
all right, we're about to
my
get to the
road is the
XQC
better
stuff.
road.
Where we at? Let me check the lights.
My road is better.
My road is better.
Our road is trash.
On our last day together, we took one last picture to remember the
look.
good times and say goodbye.
You know he clapped them cheeks one last time, guys. We all do it. Don't act like we don't. Hey, we about to break up. Let me clap them cheeks one last time and all that shit. All right. Now, there was a part in the interview where they said how they never said they loved each other, guys. Could you imagine being in a 6-year relationship, doing all this stuff, and never once saying, hey, I love you. I love you. Now, people said her eggs are all going now. It doesn't matter. She didn't want kids. So kids was off the table for her anyway. But this is how you break up. And what I want you guys to glean from it, where you see these two united, he had one last clap off, never really lived together, sent her off with a smile on her face. She got some clout from it, all that good stuff. Now, unfortunately, she only got 162K subs. She hasn't uploaded in 11 months. I'm not sure what she's going to have to do. I think she's going to have to get a job. That's just how the cookie crumbles. Now, what I want you guys to take from it is break up like Nas Daily. Break up like this guy. He's winning. Do not break up like this guy. Do not be this. All right. You never want to break up like XQC. This is not the route to go. You treat her nice. You tell her you love her. You wish her well and all that good shit. Now, here's the thing, right? XQC cannot control how Adept responds to the breakup. Now, if he could have been nice, he could have did everything right, and she still could have been like, I'm filing for divorce. And that's just how the cookie's gonna crumble. But at least you try. You say, oh no, I was really nice to her. I don't know why she's filing for divorce. I thought it was amicable. I gave her some bread. She got some clout. She got a fuel deal, and it is what it is. But the other woman, you want to avoid women like this, right? You want to avoid women like her who wants to be the priority. She wants to be the center of your eye. She wants to snatch up all your time and attention. And by doing that, you're ultimately going to lose. And you're like, Henry, you're not going to lose. I'm telling you guys, I've been there. I've seen the other side. I know what it's like to prioritize a woman and then get nothing in return but your name thrown in the mud and then your AR-15 taken, okay? You're like, this is what I want you guys to do. You're like, Henry, what do you want us to do? I want you to be like this guy. He's about to drop some knowledge on you guys real quick.
Off most men from their purpose is women. And it's a hard balance because we all want that attention, admiration, affection, adornment from women. But man, if you don't balance that out correctly, it'll ruin your career. Most men, when they tell me, yo, I don't have time to invest, I'm like, I'm seeing you chase 90 women around who don't want you. A $6,000 outfit on it and you can get no play. That makes no sense. I think men chase a lot of women or play too much because they're not clear on what their path or purpose is.
Now look, this is not for all women. You got some women like Ninja's wife. He's a streamer. His wife, what does she do? She plays her position. Hey, I'm number 2. My job is to get him food when he's streaming. My job is to look over his contracts, have his best interest at heart. I am going to contribute to his success. Whereas the other woman, she wanted to take away from his success. She wanted to take that time he was putting in his channel away from that, and for him to divert that energy into her. Okay. And you're right. This can go both ways. Prioritizing men like this could be bad. You know what I'm saying? You like, well, I'm going to make this man the apple of my eye. Well, is he taking care of you? Is he doing anything for you? Like, what are you getting in return? Okay. So just saying, I'll let this rock one more time. Then we're going to get into XQC.
When you have that purpose, you're able to forego some of the bull and chasing and being distracted all day. And then also when you lose your focus, they stop focusing on you. The number one thing that throws off most men from their purpose is women. And it's a hard balance because we all want that attention, admiration, affection.
All men want women unless you own some other stuff, unless you want men. You know what I mean? Hey, to each his own, to each his own. Okay. To each his own. And that's just what it is, guys. Now let's get to XQC. You like, all right, y'all been waiting on this shit all day. I done held you hostage for 2 hours. But hopefully you guys learned something. And I actually got an extra story after we covered the XQC regarding the court case. If you want me to go over that theory, let me get to the whatchamacallit. So XQC goes back to the house, guys, and this is the main event. This is what everyone's here for. They're like, hey, Henry, can you explain how the hell this shit happened? I'm like, absolutely. Absolutely, because I'm in the same goddamn situation. Okay. I am mid-divorce and I am in a house that is technically not mine. He's in a house that technically is his, but when he gets there, things are a little different. They're a little, they're not as he expected, considering he owns this house. Let's hear what happened to XQC, and we're going to pause this and we're going to break it down. We're going to get into the nooks and crannies of this because I am a homeowner and I know all about how this stuff works.
I'm gonna do it anyway. So then
38 months with the best
I call a friend. I'm like, bro, please go over there and set up the house. So when I get there, it's ready to go. Okay. I come. He gets there, bro. He gets to the house, right? And he says, my brother. He says, my brother. It's dark. There's no power, no water, no internet in that bitch. Okay, the house it's steaming hot in there. No water, no at all. No trash disposal, anything. No electricity, nothing. I can't even open the fucking knob, dude. The fucking knob, I can't open it, dude. Okay.
Now, this is how divorce can get, how breakups can get. He goes to the house, which he owns outright, and we'll talk about that. And there's no water, there's no electricity, and he has probably electronic locks everywhere, right? So if you have an electronic lock and you don't have power, it could be bad. Hopefully you got reserves in that joint. But if you don't, you're supposed to have a key. He like, bro, I just come in, I hit the keypad, shit's good. Or whatever. He like, no power, no water, no electricity. We out in Texas. It's hot. House is hot as hell. Watch what he does next and what he goes through, guys.
So let me know about the bills. So I'm like, I know for a fact if you go online, right, and you even though they're off for the day because of Memorial or something like that, if you go online and you log in, if you log in and you pay the bills, it turns back on. So I'm like, yo. I'm like, oh, yo, I got this, man. I'm just gonna log in. I'm gonna log in. I'm gonna pay my bills and shit, and it's gonna reconnect, bro. And we're gonna be fucking balling up in this bitch. I look at my email, okay? Can't log in. I'm like, all right, that's fine.
Forgot password. No big deal, right? No big deal. Forgot password. Can't log in. It's going to be smooth.
And then, oh man. I'm like, letting, I call. And I'm like, yo, like, shit. Could I possibly have my accounts that are under my name, that are at the house that I pay for, so I could possibly turn the power on so I can live my life?
He's working so hard, guys. He's working so hard to tell the story without naming names.
Let's just say that didn't go as well as you think it could possibly go. All right? I was say, okay, that didn't go as well as I thought it could go. Okay? So then, I'm like, yo, like, shit, I really need this. Now, I get to the house. Of course, the car's gone.
He gets to the house. Of course, the cars are gone, guys. We know who has the goddamn cars.
Fucking, bro, the house is like lived in, yo. Like, I went like, what the fuck? What the power is that? And there's like fucking, there's like rotten shit around, like in the fucking fridge and shit. And like, the house is a mess, dude. And like, it's just GG. And there's no power. So I can't do anything at all. I haven't been able to do anything at all. And I'm like, well, how am I going to go live? And then, I'm not gonna explain. Guys, I'm not gonna explain. Okay? Guys, I love you guys. Don't you know what I'm talking about? Okay, guys, I'm trying to be respectful, okay? Because, I'm trying to be chill, okay? I'm not gonna explain, okay? But basically, like, it just sucks. It just sucks balls, okay? It's just trash.
It is.
And I was like, dude, I'm not gonna.
All right. So what happened, guys? Give me a second. Let me shrink this down.
I probably shouldn't go there, whatever. I'm gonna do it anyway.
XQC.
He goes to the house. It's no power, no electricity. It looks lived in. It's rotten food everywhere. Cars are not there. How does this happen? Well, I hate when I say well. On my house, and I can't say if this is true for his or not, but I am not the only person with access to my utility bills, my water, my sewer, my gas, my electricity. There is someone else on the account, and I cannot remove them or whatever, right? What I can do is I could change the passwords to keep from having an XQC situation. Now, the only thing I do control is my internet. That shit is all me, is locked up under lock and key. But as far as everything else, my ex can easily make a phone call and say, I want to turn the water off. I want to turn electricity off. And there will be nothing I could do. I will have to call and go through the whole rigmarole, and hopefully I get a competent person on the phone. Now, look at XQ's situation and do a role reversal. Reverse roles. Imagine this is Sammy going to their home to do God knows what, and it's no water, no electricity, no internet. What do you think would happen? We all know what happened. She will be filing something to say, hey, he did this, he did that, he's making my life harder by doing this ish. And we need another court order to keep him from doing it. This is how it can go. But the difference between Adept and X, he's not that petty. He's not going to waste the time to talk to his goddamn lawyer, to report this, to draft it up, to look into, see if she closed the accounts, because the motion for summary judgment has everything to do with this move. I am speculating. I suspect. I cannot confirm. And you like, Henry, how do you know that the motion for temporary judgment has something to do with this? Let's go to the court docket. And let's go to, I start digging through some old stuff, guys. I start digging through some old stuff. Give me a second while I look it up. I went looking through old shit. I was like, let me pull it up for you guys. And he's not going to do it because he wants to get this shit over with. So this is the court docket. If you guys haven't been, if you're new, if you haven't been following, and people like, hey, look, I told you, you can do a motion for summary judgment, which he filed on 5/22, and it could be to end the marriage, to end everything. But people say, no, it's going to be to end something that they can mutually agree upon. Well, what can they mutually agree upon, guys? Think about it. You like, Henry, where are you going with this? What is something that they can mutually agree upon? We all know it. We've all seen it. All right, let me give me a second. Let me open with Chrome. We all know that the marriage date. You like, Henry, what about the goddamn marriage date? All right, I'll show you. I'll show you about the marriage date. Here, I'll share this tab. Give me a second. This is the original complaint. We only looking at this for a reference. What are we looking at for this? We need to look at some dates, goddammit. We need to look at some dates. We need to confirm some things. This is their original her divorce decree. The parties were married on or about August 25th, 2020, and ceased to live together October 31st, 2022. And we know they filed this motion for temporary judgment, and the temporary judgment motion is something that they both agree to believe to be true, that there's no issue, there's no we need to sort this out or anything like that. There's none of that shit going on. And what do we know? What do we know regarding that date? We know that XQC, Mr. Kyle, Felix Langau, hopefully I said his name right, he did what prior? Anyone know what he did prior to that date? He must have did something. What did he do? Come on, guys. You've been with me for a while. He purchased a goddamn house. He purchased a house. Anything acquired before the marriage is his. And when did it go through? 3/27/2020. You're like, Henry, what the hell? Henry, what are you showing? This is proof of purchase. This is proof of purchase. Hey, he purchased his house 3/31. Well, that's he signed it on this date. There is that. How did he pay? He paid for it in cash. Here's proof of the cash payment. Or right here, special warranty deed, cash money, because my guy says, I got money. And you could take it a little step further. You can look at his goddamn taxes. It's only him on the goddamn property. It's a $1 million property. Shout out to him for just busting down $1 million on the goddamn home. And because of that, I suspect, I cannot prove that motion for motion for temporary judgment or whatever. What is it? Motion for summary judgment is for him to have exclusive use of this goddamn house in Texas. And as a result of that, she can't come there anymore. That's what I suspect it is. Now remember, guys, that shit got sealed, so I can't get to it per se. But just to give you guys a little issue of what I'm talking about, it was filed on 5/22. Now look, Sammy does have 28 days to respond. And maybe I can get that document. But they're on to me, guys. She's on to me. Her lawyer is on to me. XQC's lawyer is on to me. Everyone in their mama is on to me. I might have to just go down to Texas and just meet them face to face. But so look for her response. I doubt she's going to contest it. She cannot contest that he didn't own the house prior to the marriage date. She can contest anything. And then we'll see we'll need a judge ruling. Or it could just be a signature. Hey, He's gonna sign off that that's his house because she alleges marriage on August 25th. We know he paid cash for this goddamn house. We know he paid cash for the house. Give me a second. Right here, Felix Langau. And we also know about this 3/31 date where he signed off on ownership. Shit went through on 3/3, and you could take the deed for everything. This is his house. There's no arguing that he owned this house prior to being married to her. So with that in mind, and I'm Giga Chat lawyer, I'm like, I want my client wants out of LA. He has a house in Texas, and he wants her out of there. Out of there. So that is my take on everything, guys. Any questions in St. Carlos? He said, yo, shout out to St. Carlos. I remember you said, hey, my offer stands for the Texas trip, Henry. Man, I want to go to Texas so bad, and I would love to walk into that goddamn courtroom, but it's going to be closed. And it's not going to be open to the public. It's going to be her, XQC, their lawyers, their witnesses, and their witnesses probably won't even be in the room. They'll probably get called in. But I do appreciate the generosity, St. Carlos. Where the wedding ring at? It's on her finger. You probably missed that portion when we covered it earlier. Don't worry, guys. I'm going to clip all this stuff up. Hopefully my editor get back to me. Maybe he can clip some of this shit up so I can go to sleep. And no, he has not responded. So, yeah, I showed you guys the court order where it's going to be a closed court. It's going to be no record nor anything like that. And it really, here's the thing, man. She could end this case right now, but they have to agree. They have to agree on some things. They have to agree maybe he wants not married. They have to agree on the price. He has to buy her out. It's money. It's money. I know it from experience. My wife, oh, money. She want the goddamn AR-15. I say, here, you can have it. Well, I want 10,000 for your car. I'm like, God damn. My car ain't even worth 10,000. She's like, well, I want it. So, and she didn't show up to the hearing and all this other stuff. This shit's stressful. And despite this being my house, there's shit that need to be repaired. But she has yet to sign off on it being my house. So since it's technically not my house, I'll just pay the mortgage. Stuff needs to be repaired. I don't repair it. I just let it go. And once it becomes my house, then maybe I'll fucking repair it. So any questions, guys? Hey, just started following this stuff. Can you give a simple answer? What are the chances of either side winning? P.S. Love the content. Keep it up, man. XQC is 100%. I ain't going to say 100%. I'll say 99%. He's going to win the not married portion. And I also told everyone, if they're deemed married, I will shave my head. And I pride myself in my hair. My hairline is like, see ya. My hairline is going back on something. Back. But XQC is going to win on that. I believe she's on the lease of the McLaren, so she's getting some money out of it. Can she get in trouble for not showing up? Absolutely. Now, look, my wife, she didn't show up to a hearing. Hearings are, whatever. It just pissed the judge off. If Adept fails to show up to trial, her lawyer is going to ask for a continuance. But what's ultimately going to happen is going to be a default judgment in XQC's favor. So whatever XQC want, that's what he'll get. And hopefully there's no challenge in it whatsoever. What does St. Carlos says? One question: after they agree on something, or once the judge rules on something, after all that, can they talk about everything, or are they still bound not to talk about it? Yeah, once this shit's settled, pending no NDA, they can talk about it. They can. And even with the NDA, you probably still can talk about it, but you have to face the legal ramifications. It just depends. I want X to talk about this. I want him to educate other men on everything he went through. I want him to do it for men. Do it for women too. Shit. You can get jammed up. I saw a female streamer got jammed up in a marriage. Jammed up by some Tyrone. And he going at her for everything. It's like Holly Berry 2.0. Excellent question. There's other parts than the married case. Yes, it's two cases. If you guys don't know, the two cases are here, let me just break it down for you guys right here. Give me a second. Let me open this up for the new people who just got here. And y'all don't know, it's 2 cases, not just a marriage case. And I went over this a while back. Give me a second. Let me put it over here for you guys. All right, so it's 2 cases, guys. If you guys don't know, 2 cases. Thank you, Alza. I appreciate all your help, man. Get some rest. It's 2 cases. 1 case, or case 1, marriage. Can you guys see? Should I make it bigger? We just chilling, like the stream on the way out. If you, whatchamacallit, it's 2 cases. Remember, he wants to bifurcate the trial. Bifurcate trial. My spelling is trash. Bifurcate trial. So we need to break it up. Bifurcate trial. Case 1, marriage. Case 2, joint property, which is hopefully just a McLaren. And that's pending that they're not married. Now, if they get married, oh my goodness, if they're determined to be married, it's going to be bad. And thank you, Devin. Appreciate you, man. Hopefully you like the stream. If you got some value out of this, if you laughed, you owe me a like. Like 70% of y'all don't be subscribing, which is crazy. So I gotta be on monk, Henry. No, you do not have to be on monk mode to be happy. You can just protect yourself. Do not let them gain leverage over you. That's it. That's it. Hey, I don't want you to be in a position to gain leverage. I don't want you in a position where you can say we're common law married. I don't want to be in a position to say you contributed to my success and then you want equity in anything I built. I don't want you to be in a position where I got you pregnant and now you getting me for child support. And I damn sure want to be in a position where I'm married to your ass and you about to rob me. I'm telling you, look, not saying that every woman is going to rob you. It's like 3% of them won't. 3%. 3% of women will not rob you in divorce. Hey, go look up the statistics yourself. Don't take my word for it, but it is what it is. If you leave it on Twitch, put an XQCL on the way out for me, man. If you a clipper, clip my shit for me so I know what is good and what is not. Because guys, this is not my realm, and my editor is usually like the person who's like, all right, this is good, this is trash. But I think we had a great stream today, guys. Was it a dub? If you leave it on the way out, let me know. Dub or L. I'm trying to get better. San is definitely that 3%. I know her story. She's like, I could have definitely robbed him. I definitely could have robbed my ex-husband, but she was like,
nope.
No. As I said, look, this is what I go for, guys. What I go for is, as I saying that when Juicer say W, I'm cool. And shout out to my guy, Dust Productions, who says, I got money. He said, hey, man, just dropping some coin for the dust off. Hey, thank you, Dust. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate everything. And I can't wait to see your live streams so I can return the favor. You know what I'm saying? Just give a little, give back, But shout out my day ones, they're gonna say W no matter what. They're gonna be like, we know what to expect with you. It's a W. Okay, so all right, someone said, when is this thing ending? All right, let's go back to, I think I still have it up. Share this trial. This shit may not end till 2024. Yep. You like, look at it. Look at it. It just keeps getting pushed back, right? Why 2024? Whatchamacallit? Because this motion right here, let's go to the big screen. Right here. Why 2024? They have 28 days to respond. Oh, whatever. Hearing for most, so they're gonna respond end of June, and then they have the hearing for the whatchamacallit. So follow me right here. XQC filed for the motion for summary judgment. They're going to respond in June. Maybe they agree, maybe they don't. Then they have a hearing. The judge has 28 days to have a hearing to rule on the summary judgment, which will likely be before the trial. Okay? They can in turn appeal the ruling and push this shit back even more. and then hopefully the trial. So they're gonna have the trial, and then the judge is gonna have probably 30 to 60 days to make a decision. So now we're talking October. The decision is made. If Adept don't like it, she can appeal. If XQC don't like it, he can appeal. So now what's an appeal? Another 30 to 60 days, guys. And that just goes up to another judge, and maybe they uphold it. Maybe they get a new trial. So I'm going to say 2024. I would love for it to be over sooner if they can come together, and that would be phenomenal. And shout out to my man, Joe Morris. He said, eagerly awaiting your feedback on my story. Yeah, I saw part 4 of my email this weekend. I was just really busy with my daughter, man. I'll see what I was doing this weekend. I trust you. Some people some people was hitting me up over the holiday. I was like, oh man, look, I'm out riding an ATV with my daughter right now. We got some trampoline park. We doing a lot of different stuff. But thank you, Joe Morris, for the donation. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, Joe and Duz, for both kind of sponsoring tonight's stream. Shout out to Sean. He also donated. Appreciate all my day ones in the building. We'll probably do a members only stream. I want to say Thursday, but here's the thing, guys, because now my day ones are here. The Resilient Army stream will probably be Thursday. However, I got to do a lot with my father-in-law because it's just so much divorce stuff. What's worse, alimony or child support? For me, child support, because I have equal parenting time. So my child support is just to boost up her salary. In fact, I have more parenting time than 50%. And it's documented I have more time than 50%. And she was like, well, if you want less child support, then we could just remove the stipulation that allows me to have more parenting time. Because look, I'm a very active father, and I'll actually have my daughter tomorrow and Thursday. She wants to remove the language that I have the right of first refusal. And I strongly advise any man with a kid to have the right of first refusal, especially if the mother travels or has extended times away. Would you rather your kid be with you or with a babysitter? I would rather my daughter be with me and not a babysitter and not her grandmother. So when my ex-wife travels for work, she has to notify me, and I get first dibs on having my daughter as opposed to her going to a babysitter. And I always take it. Even when she hit me with the last minute, she'll hit me with like a day of and be like, hey, I forgot that I got this 3-day trip. You want your daughter this weekend? I'll be like, yup. For real, the whole weekend? I was like, yeah, the whole weekend. The whole weekend. Not just one day. Nope, the whole weekend. You got plans for it? Yup, I'll figure something out. We'll do something. And then, coincidentally, there's a clause where it says I can't have her 3 weekends in a row. And I'll abide by our contract and say, hey, do you want to make up your weekend? And she just be like, nope. So, I mean, you've probably seen me say, oh, I got my daughter, most of the month this month. It just happens. I mean, it is what it is. I'd rather be there for her now than, maybe when she get 13 and she can kind of see, what's what. Maybe not probably be so like, all right, I'm going to be in her life or whatever, all like that. Maybe she may not want me in her life. But for the time, I actually fucking love my daughter, love my ass. So what's worse? Child support. I got 15 years of child support where I only got like a year of alimony. And my alimony is less than my child support. So great question, man. Great question. Any other questions? Any other questions? And I'll probably say too much. I know my ex like, we gonna use this in court against your ass. Look at him, judge. He making fun of how I talk. Oh my goodness, man. There's nothing I want more than to be divorced, guys. Nothing I want more. I cannot. Oh my goodness. Just thinking about it is like daunting. Daunting as fuck. So that's where we at. Any other questions, guys, before I end this stream? Anything y'all want to say? If it was a dub, if it was an L. I know I do this shit pro bono for y'all. But, if I don't do it, who will? Who will? I wish I could stream every day. I wish I could. I wish, you know, I had it like that. Maybe one day I will. And then I'm gonna remember y'all and be like, yo, Sam was with me when I had like 55 people in the chat. Dust was with me when I had like 20 people in the chat talking about JDF. He was with me on that divorce stream. He was right there in the chat. Or whatever. You know, like those are the days. I really would love to have that moment. Like where I got like 50,000 in it. I don't think it would be ever that, but I would love to have that moment where I look back and like have these intimate live streams with you guys, where it's not like the Resilient Army streams. Those are perfect, man. I know I'm rambling, but I enjoy those times where I was like, oh, I feel like I got some friends, some people I would call friends, some people I would meet at the bar, some people who I would talk to if shit go left. You know, if I'm having a bad day, some people I could share dark ass jokes with. Some people I could share pictures of my daughter with or whatever, and not have to worry about them trolling my ass or anything like that. So, but you know, X going through it. So many men are going through it, guys. And anyway. I have a bleeding heart for divorced men. I do. I do. I am a male advocate, but I support women too because I'm a father, so I can't be too goddamn hard. But if my daughter ever fucking robs somebody, I'm gonna be heartbroken. But the goal of me being a father is to put her in a position where she doesn't have to think about robbing some guy in family court or divorce court or in some frivolous lawsuit. She got to think about getting robbed, okay, by some pookie trying to clap her cheeks and knock her up and take the kids away on some Britney Spears type. I mean, Britney crazy, but on some Holly Berry type shit. Like Holly, look, I would, you know what? I know this stream is going off the rails, but I would love to talk to Holly Berry about her child support situation because at first she was very vocal. And then men got in her ass and was like, this is welcome to our life. And then she shut the fuck up. But I would love to talk to Holly Berry about it. Maybe she won't talk about it because her baby daddy be on her ass, guys. But yeah, I think I do got some friends in the chat. People hit me up, emails after hours. I respond. The Discord link is working, so please join the Discord. I'm on there. You can look. I can't say too much, but I'll just know I'm active on Discord. All right, guys. Well, I hope this stream did you guys well. I'll leave you with some juice. Give y'all the juice on the way out, man. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for spending time with me, hearing my perspective. I'll probably clip these up at some point. I wish I could get in contact with my editor. I don't want to clip them up. I'd rather pay his ass to do it. In all honesty, I do. But salute to y'all. Make sure y'all, be nice to each other. Tell a loved one you love them. You never know they're not going to be here. And salute. Like the stream on the way out. Peace.
If in life you always show up, right? And you get a participation ticket every day. And what you do, at some point, you'll hit the juice, right? Even if you show up and you don't get it 100 times in a row, maybe at some point you'll get it, right? But if you have no names in the hat, how can you expect to be drawn from the hat? You can't. Every day you gotta put your name in it. At some point, if those juice are low, you gotta believe. Gotta believe in yourself and what you do.